Hello everyone, and welcome to another Wargamer Online Lock-in Batrep. I'm Phil, and we've got...
Jack.
No, other way round. I'm Jack.
I'm Phil.
We've got Phil, and I'm going to be playing my Maggotkin of Nurgle against your Seraphon.
Wargamer Online, the hope of wargaming.
Okay guys, so yeah, we're back. We are reversed.
Game 12?
Yeah,
Game
12.
12 of
yeah,
lockdown?
Game 12. Game 12 of lockdown.
Wow.
Makes you realise how long it's been. But
Yes.
but that aside, all that sadness aside, some happiness today. We've got Seraphon back again. You've taken up the mantle now, haven't you? Cause
Second game with Seraphon, and I've
basically
gone full on skink again.
You're now trying the other side of the army.
The pre-game discussion was this list is either going to really work or it's going to really fail.
Yeah.
So have a look at the length of the game.
That might be an indicator to how this is going.
You already know how this is going.
Yeah. And I'm bringing Maggotkin again. Again, I'm going triple trouble, but I'm bringing mortals this time. I learned my lesson from last game. And I'm also bringing some smelly poo rats along with me as well.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
scurrying around as well. So
Well, let's jump into the mission and then we'll have a look at the armies, yeah?
Yep.
Today's mission is Relocation Orb. Really straightforward.
Yeah.
The game is fought over a single objective, but the objective dances all over the table, basically. We'll come into that in a second. We've done the roll-off. You won the roll-off. You chose that territory.
Yep.
And you also finished deploying first as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I had 2 battalions, so...
Really important aspect to the orb in this mission is whilst it's only one objective and it dances all over the place, if a hero with an artifact of power,
Yep.
or each wizard is within 3 inches of the objective, so you've got to be much closer to it, it counts as 20 models instead of 1, yeah?
Yes.
Also, to determine the new location, we roll a dice. The objective relocates to the position indicated by the arrows and numbers. We'll bring this up between every turn so you can see where it moves to. And of course, the objective remains there until the end of the turn. Usual story, player with the most victory points, but at the end of the 5th battle round, it takes the game. If it's tied on victory points, then we add up values, so who's killed the most. Victory points is interesting. If the player controls the objective in the first turn in the current battle round, they score 1. But if you control the objective in the second turn of the current battle round, you score 3.
Yeah, it makes you think about the double turn.
Yes, it makes you want to go second.
Yep.
So I probably know where you're going to call it for turn 1.
Yeah.
Because you want the 3 points. But then it makes you think twice about taking the double.
Or
for sure.
it may even think twice about not allowing your opponent to get the double or something.
Yeah.
You might give your opponent the double just so you can get the 3 points.
And it's an interesting mechanic, that, and it's one I probably... Relocation Orb is one of my favourite games.
Yeah.
As annoying as it is, because it never seems to go the direction I need it to go.
No.
It will just go over there and camp in your half of the field.
There.
That's what it will
just bounce between 2 points constantly.
Okay, into the armies.
Yep.
For my 2,000 point Seraphon army, I've taken the constellation Fangs of Sotek, so trying something different today.
Yeah, you're going Starborn today.
We'll see. My leader is the Slan Starmaster, top boss on a chair. He's my general. The command trait is Great Rememberer, and the spell is Celestial Apotheosis. I also have a Skink Starseer.
Yes.
Floating on his own chair. It's not as cool as the Slam Master's chair, but, it's got feathers, which obviously helps it float. And he has the spell Hand of Glory. I also have a Stegodon and Skink Chief here. And his artifact is the Serpent God Dagger, which is just awesome. 5-up. You go away.
Yeah, not looking forward to
obviously
dealing
I do
with
have
that.
to do something with it. I have Engine of the Gods. Hiding in the forest, I've got a Skink Star Priest with the spell Celestial Harmony. For my battle line as well, we might as well jump straight into that. There's 10 skinks hiding alongside him in the woods. 2 sets of 10 more skinks, one on each flank, basically. We'll talk about that in deploy. 2 units of rippers, again, 1 unit on each flank, basically. A unit of Croxigors, and before you ask, these Croxigor models are from Mears Miniatures. I'll put a link in the description if I remember. And then a unit of 6 Pterodon Riders. Last, but by no means least, Bastillodon taking up my behemoth slot, and he has the solar engine. And then finally, for an endless spell, I've taken the bound Gemmasquigs.
Mama and Papa Dank feeling very generous at the minute.
They loan these out.
Okay, with my Maggotkin of Nurgle today, I've changed the host I'm taking, so I'm taking the Droning Guard today, and there is a reason for that. Now, we'll get into it later. But starting off, I have Rotigus. You know, he does Rotigus things. Glorious Afflictions is his spell he'll be taking today.
What a boss.
The second child of Nurgle today will be a great unclean one. He is the general, and he has his Plague Flail and massive Bile Sword. Maybe he'll do something in this game. Not back counting on it, but he has the command trait Rotwing Commander, which will do nothing. But I have to take it. And the artifact, the Endless Gift, and he has the Favoured Poxes spell. Okay, so the main reason I've changed my Host of Chaos is because of this dude. Second great unclean one. This time with the Doomsday Bell and Bile Blade. It does say Plague Flail there, but it's a Bile Blade, I assure you. That's me clicking wrong things. And he has the Wither Stave artifact, and he's also going to be taking Favoured Poxes. So I should mention those 3 bad boys are in the Thricefold Befoulment Battalion.
Nice.
And then my last leader is a Lord of Blights. He has the Cloak of Flies artifact. I have 3 units of 5 Blight Kings, and they've all got their Sonorous Toxins. Only 2 units have the banner just because of the models. But they are all in the Blight Cyst Battalion. And then on each flank, because I have 160 points left over and I don't really have anything else I want to put in there, 2 units of just 10 Plague Monks. You know, they could scurry and grab some objectives or be annoying for somebody. They have their Woe Staves, their Standard Bearers, and their music makers. I should mention, you know, originally 160 points, that would be a nice place to stick a Harbinger of Decay in there, but unfortunately he is sat on my desk at the minute, awaiting to be painted. Okay, so I won the roll-off, and I chose this side. And I started deploying first, but of course I was only like 4 drops, so I finished way ahead. So it's kind of very simple. I have the Bell, Great Unclean One in the middle within 7 inches of his 2 buddies, and all the Blight Kings are within 7 inches of his Bell for the extra move, and then just 2 units of rats out on the side to grab the objective should it scurry off to the side. What about you? What were you doing?
Yeah, well, it's a tricky one. 1, I don't know this army too well. 2, you drop down pretty much as I expected. You know, you're covering flanks and midfield. The objective's here for now. You know, if you've got any sense you're going to give me the first turn, you had the choice by miles because of the amount of drops. If you give me the first turn, all I really need to do is tag it for 1 point, and then, you know, game starts from turn 2 for me. I don't think I've got anything I can jump onto the objective straight away that's going to hold the objective against numbers. So it's a question of tag it, let you score 3 points when you take it back from me, and you know, from there see where it deploys off to, and then use my maneuverability to get that. To that end,
very fast.
To that end, I've got my flyers deployable out to the flanks. I've got this big unit which can dominate, or at least attempt to dominate later. I'm extremely tempted to just have a really passive first turn and tag for a point and see what happens. I've got lots of maneuverability in the army. So yeah, of course, there's a couple of bubbles going off, but again, I'm not gaining anything from my plus 3-inch move on the first turn. I could swamp the midfield, but it just feels like I'm going to be facing down
and then you have
3 Great Unclean Ones. And Blight Kings and 3 Great Unclean Ones. I'd rather you have to spread out and cover the bases as the objective starts to dance around a bit. Yeah. That's where I think I can kind of come back. So for me, I'm playing a risky game because late game comeback is always risky. But that's the way I think I've got to play
That's
it.
the way it goes. Okay then.
Okay.
Okay, folks. I finished deploying first, of course. And I think just because of how the scenario is, and I know you're going to struggle to get some alpha strikes on me, and any damage you do, I can probably heal back. I'm going to give you the first turn. I think the 3-point early lead will be quite good for me. You know, it might force you to let me have a double when you don't want me to have a double, just so you can catch up on points.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's it. Seraphon, turn 1 then.
Okay.
Okay, start of your hero phase, but of course first, Nurgle's got a roll for his wheel. How will life be looking today? Number 5. It's Nauseous Revulsion, so you have to re-roll wound draws of 6s.
6. I hate that one.
Oh, yes.
Okay. For me, then Celestial Asterism is my first choice, so I'm going to go with the Sage's Staff. So that's just pumping up the magic ability.
Smartest one to do.
Next up, I've got a whole bunch of ways of generating command points. I'm starting with 1 command point anyway. But I can roll 2 d6.
2 dice from the
4
slan.
up gives me a slan.
Yep.
I also gain 1 more dice
because of his
Great Rememberer, and I gain an additional dice because of the slan. The skink
Starseer.
Starseer.
The wannabe slan.
So all of these, so 4 dice on a 4 up, giving me command points. So that's 2 more command points, taking me to 3 command points. But I also have a little tiny skink star priest.
Who's a wannabe slan.
He's a wannabe. He's not got the chair.
He's not got the chair.
He's got a little tiny platform.
The ruling authority within Seraphon is how good is your chair.
The difference between a chair and not a chair is a 5 up.
Yeah,
there you go. On a 5 up, I gain. He doesn't. So, okay, I'm on 3 command points going into turn.
It's a healthy number of command points.
1. Next up, I've got my Conjurations. This is all new to me.
Yeah.
So it's a D3, isn't it? But I can give up a spell for an additional D3.
Throw me a slam.
And the minimum is something like 6 Conjuration points.
Like
so I need to roll well on this, and I don't. So I only get 2 Conjuration points out of that. That's not great. It's not good at all. I'm going to have to keep a marker for that. Okay, I should point out the Sage's Staff is on the slan.
Yeah.
I do have the Skink Starseer. So he can go for, I think it's called Control Fate. Yes,
Control Fate.
This enables me to give me a +1 save on a unit within 18 inch. That goes off on a 12.
Yeah, I'm too far away to stop it.
So, okay.
+1 save on a unit.
Right, well, I'm going to give this Ripidactyl unit, Ripidactyls, +1 save.
Okay.
They've got a rare chance of just annoying one of your flanks in turn 1.
Yeah.
You're really low on numbers.
Which slows everything down.
So it's going to, yeah. Whether I want to sacrifice it or not, but I'm going to give them and have a think about how that works out. Over to the slan. Let's go for Comet's Core, casting value of 7. Goes off on a 7.
But that's a 9.
A 9 anyway, because I'm on +2.
So yeah, it goes off. So that means D3 units are going to take D3 more wounds.
D3 units. Oh, 1 unit. Let's go for the wee little character.
The Lord of Blight.
Yeah, the Lord of Blight. You're going to heal it back up anyway, so that's 1 mortal wound. Oh.
Take on 1 wound.
Okay, next up, let's just go for
Mystic Shield.
Mystic Shield. There's nothing else really. It goes off on a 12. So
yeah, who are you going to give that to?
So I'm going to grant the Mystic Shield onto the Skink Priest.
Yeah, the Skink Priest on his Stegodon.
Yep, and then the Skink Star Priest.
Star Priest. Yes.
The guy on foot. He's got the Hand of Glory.
Yep.
Goes off on a 7. Nope.
Goes on a 6.
Oh, on 6, but no, fails it. Fluff.
Okay.
That would have been reroll hits of 1, wouldn't it? I think.
Yeah, reroll hits of 1. He's also got his little serpent god's staff, the serpent staff. So, do you know who he wants to give that to?
And then I'm going to use my little staff, and I'm going to give the Bastillodon mortal wounds on 6s.
To wound.
To wound, yeah.
To wound.
I know. It might,
might
just tip a unit. You never know.
Wound. Who knows? Okay.
And I'm hoping you don't double me.
Yeah.
If you do double me, you're going to think twice about taking it anyway.
Yeah, because the objective.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, first up. I think these guys
got 15-inch
flat flank killing action.
Because remember, your Fangs of Sotek, so every skink unit in your army Which is everybody apart from the Slan and the Croxagores get +3 inch to their movement on the first
So
turn.
15 inch on these guys on the first turn.
Yep.
Woo! Loving that wing action, making it impossible for you to position them, but I like that. Next up, let's get these skinks forward as far as possible. So I want to create a weird, rather than tagging and letting you use the tree to run right into my back lines, I'm actually going to shove them forward as far as possible, which is suicide, I know, but makes you have to deal with them.
Yeah.
And I've got a Bastillodon idea as well. So here we go. I'm going to run these guys. Okay, they've got a 2 inch move.
Which gives them 13 inches in total.
13 inch move in total. So, yeah, from there, I can get out here 13 inches. I like that. How do you like them, skinks?
Not much.
The Bastillodon's in range of all of that.
Remember, he gets +1 damage if he's against
Demons, yeah.
Which the great ones are demons.
I know, but the temptation right now is to use the range to just reduce down your mortals.
Kings,
Yeah. Okay.
Because the demons do have a lot of healing, so yeah.
Over here, I'm just going to use some of my movement, but I am just going to make it. I want to be kind of, you know, over here a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not overstretching that line at all. I think the skinks can move up. You know what? I can actually go into these woods and occupy these woods. I've got plenty of move to do that, even without that. You know what? Just for the sake of it, let's do a run. Okay. They're in this half of the woods. Croxagores go up to an 11 inch move.
Oh, sorry, they don't get the +3 actually.
Oh, of course they don't. They're not skinks. So they got an 8 inch move. I'm going to run and see what it gives me. It gives me a 12 inch move. I'm very conscious of your speed and I want to be able to counter strike you, but they're just going to come in front of these pterodons to give me a little bit of a shield. So I'd rather have their shooting ability for turns 2 and 3 if I can help it. I think the little skink probably going to just move forward a little bit.
Skink that was.
Yeah. He's over there. Bastillodon doesn't need to do anything. This guy, let's get him moving forward a little bit. He's got. Am I right in thinking he's an 8 inch move, or is he the one that's 5?
No, he's an 8 inch move, but of course he gets +3 because he's skink.
Oh, he is skink, so he could fly, couldn't he? Well, not fly literally.
No.
It's too early to be sending him that far forward.
He's the engine, not the chief. Remember.
Of course he is. What am I doing? Moving back.
So you want to keep him close to the slan.
Okay. The slan.
It's only a 5 inch move.
5 inch move.
But you can.
I think I can kind of go there.
Yeah.
And not risk too much.
You might have to move the Bastillodon out of the way a bit if you want the engine.
Just a little bit.
Chief through, yeah.
That's enough to get the chief through. And the chief has an 11 inch move, is that right?
Yep.
Is he still at that speed? So let's bring him forward, but again,
scary.
I don't want you too close. I want you to have to maybe just reach those guys in a charge, but then have to worry about the counter charge from him. So I've come back a little bit. I'm okay with that. These guys over here, they're going to scurry forward a little bit.
Oh, I forgot, I can't even see that.
Yeah,
they're probably the worst skinks to use on this map just because, you know.
Green on green.
Green on green.
So hopefully you'll forget about them. But I have gone entire games forgetting about units as well. I remember I once had a Fire Slayer, Rune Priest, Rune Smiter in the woods.
In the woods.
Only did something with him once we tied it away.
Yeah. Yeah, we've all had that. Kinare that are off the table until
for the whole game.
For the whole game, you don't even get them out of the army box.
So the end of my movement, I can pick one of my units to teleport. I'm going to select the Starseer.
Starseer, yes.
Yep, he needs to be wholly within 12 inch of these guys.
Yep.
So I think I can all
the way
him over to there, which now grants 3d6 inch charge on those guys. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. And if they fail the charge, they're going to get bit, but you know. 3d6, you never know. Okay. Start of shooting, the first thing I'm going to do is thrum up the Cosmic Engine. Thrum's the word I've decided what you actually do. I'm going for the 3d6 because I'm getting the extra dice from the slan being nearby.
Yep.
Here we go. I want a big one. And I get 10. It's a bolt of energy.
Okay. Well, the Blight Kings are in range, or the Great Unclean one.
Let's do the Blight Kings I've already targeted. Are they in range, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. You did measure, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, then. So here we go. So this is
2
D3.
plus.
Yeah, on a 2-up it does D3. So there's the 2 plus.
Yep.
Looking at the D3, 1 mortal wound.
Okay.
Okay, firing the Bastillodon. I'm going to target the mortal unit that isn't in cover. I'm going to avoid the +1 save. I'm not expecting to wipe a unit out. At the end of the day, it's only 9 shots hitting on 4s, winning on 3s, and I'm not getting the damage bonus from demons. But they're the more immediate threat. So, and you've not got any long-range shooting, have you?
No.
So you're a couple of turns off before you even start to threaten the Bastillodon, hopefully.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Looking for 4s. Okay, 4 hits so far. Not the best. Not the best. A lot of 1s. Did I miss my reroll 1s?
Yes.
Nice.
Threes
And
to
then
wound.
3s to wound. 3 wounds.
Okay, this is -1 rend, so I go to a 5-up save. 4 damage goes through, which puts my Blight Lord down to 1 wound.
And one of those was a 6, so that's another mortal wound.
Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, so the Blight Lord dies.
Here we go then, charging the Ripidactyls. I get 3d6 on the charge because of the bonus.
Yep.
It's 11-inch though, so
yep.
It's against the odds. Oh,
What did you get?
9.
You could spend 1 command point.
I've got 3. Why not?
Okay.
Why not?
Spend 1 of them.
Yeah,
Down
do I
to 2.
swap dice? That's the big question, isn't it? Oh, and the 2 dice I put down roll 6s. There we go.
That's 11, yeah. Okay. Let's pile them on in.
Right, into combat. Done my piling. Jack's assured me with piling I can get everybody within attack range. So I'm going to pop the bloat toad. I'm going to pop it because you're going to retaliate from this and probably remove this unit. And it's not a great balance of points, really. 10 of those guys for 3 of those. But it's an inconvenience to you that makes you have to think about your flank. Yeah. So you're paying for it in terms of some of the decisions you need to make. The bloat toad, of course, actually gives me reroll hits, for the jaws. Is that right? Yep. Okay, so I'm going to go for the tearing jaws. 3 attacks each. Mm-hmm. These are hitting on 4s, rerolling. Yep.
And 6s is an extra hit.
So big fail so far. 3 through, rerolling. Whoa, and then everything comes back in with an extra hit.
Nice.
So I gain 1 extra hit, so that's 10 hits out of 9 attacks. And I am wounding on 3s. So that is 3, 6, 7. 7 wounds, sir. No rend.
7. Oh, 6-up saves. Oh, I dropped 1 of them. 7 dice so far.
Okay.
And then you've got the spears.
Going for the 3 attacks for the spears. These are 4s to hit. I don't get the reroll those because that's the jaws, isn't it? So 4s to hit. 1 hit. It's not enough to remove the unit. And 1 wound. Oh, and that was a 6, but no, again, that's with the jaws. Sorry.
So 8 die in total.
Okay. That's not bad, is it?
That just leaves 2 there.
Yeah.
And then these 2 will fight back.
Are they immune to battle shock?
No. Yeah. 4 attacks, hitting on 4s. 3 hits. Wounding on 4s. Oh! 3 wounds. 4-up saves now because you put the spell on them.
3 4-up saves. Yeah, 1 goes through.
Just 1 damage then.
That's it for me going into battle shock. Take the point from the middle objective.
Yeah, my rats
Run?
Because they're rats.
What's that? What is that bravery?
I think they're bravery like 5.
Okay.
They lost 8, they're losing 4. So they're all gone.
That's gone alright. Let's take some options from you. Narrowed your flanks a bit.
Yeah. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see. Let's go into Maggotkin turn 1 then.
Sure. Okay, folks, starting off with my Maggotkin of Nurgle then. Woo! I've got some spells to do. My general, Great Unclean One's going to try and put Mystic Shield on himself. He doesn't. And then he's going to try and do an Arcane Bolt. He does on a 9. Do you want to try and stop that?
Yeah, go on then. So I need a 7 for this.
Yep.
Oh, actually an 8, and I do get a 9 anyway.
Okay.
So.
My Rotigus, I think. Yeah, Rotigus will go for a Deluge of Nurgle. He gets that on an 11.
How many more spells have you got?
3 more.
3 more. What does the deluge do?
That's the 7 dice every 4 up. I choose a unit to take D3 mortal wounds.
Wow, okay, let's try 11, yeah?
Yeah.
Gonna need a 9 to stop this. Let's do this. No.
No, okay.
It's going through.
So that is going to be 7 dice. And then every 4 up, 2 units anywhere on the battlefield that I can see will take D3 mortal wounds.
Oh, coming from Rotigus, yeah?
Coming from Rotigus. So I think I'm going to go with the Skinks.
Ouch.
And the Bastillodon, I guess. And it doesn't really matter.
You'll start chipping him down, haven't you?
3 die from the Skinks.
Wow.
And the Bastillodon, 3 mortal wounds on the
I
Bastillodon.
snapped the Skink's arm off as well, Jack. And 3 mortal wounds on the Bastillodon.
Yeah.
Are you serious? Wow.
Okay. My Great and Clean One with his bell. He's going to hack a proportion of his guts, take a mortal wound, which he immediately heals because he's a Great and Clean One. He's going to try and Plague Wind. Oh, I get it on a 10.
Woo, you're doing well. What's your last spell?
He can try and reset the cycle.
Cycle's alright where it is, isn't it? Let's do... What does the Plague Wind do again?
It's the beam that can do mortal wounds.
Okay. And I do stop it, I'm afraid,
9,
on an 11.
10, 11. Okay. And then he'll try and reset the cycle. I don't think you're
Rolled well on that, mate. Does it need line of sight?
No, not for dispelling, but he's out of range.
Oh, sorry.
He's in range. He can try and
Really?
stop it. Yeah. You're going to need to roll a 12, though. No. Okay, so I get to reset the cycle. Now I'm going to go tick 1 backwards to Plague of Misery. Reroll Battle Shock tests of 1.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter, but again, next turn it'll bounce forward onto one that I actually care about.
Fair enough.
And Rotigus isn't going to cast his last spell. He doesn't need to.
Okay.
Then I have some Blight King things. So Blight Kings on a 6, they'll heal themselves. Nope, and on a 6, they'll heal their buddy. No. So no healing there.
Can they bring models back?
No, they can't bring models back. They
just
can
the
just.
healing.
It's like
I
they're.
didn't know anybody was wounded.
Yeah, these two
okay,
are
sorry.
wounded.
The dice are right behind the models. Okay.
I think that's everything. Movement phase then. This unit 5 Blight Kings, they're getting plus 3 inches to their move, so they get to 7-inch move.
Woo!
So they're going over to
Why are
here.
Nurgle so fast? It makes no sense.
Because they're like, they've got like the power of Popper inside
it makes
them.
no sense. Their legs are falling off. And literally
They
their
don't need
limbs are
legs.
dropping off as they're walking forward. It makes no sense.
They don't need legs.
Why are you faster than my army?
The Lord of Blights, he's got a 7-inch move, which can get him to there. And then, so yeah, he's going to move up 7 to here. Taking his wound with him. Rotigus has got an 8-inch move.
How can he be so fast?
Just going to trundle on forward to here. This one is going to go into here. He doesn't really get any benefits from it, but it
He's
means
a big old
it's
monster.
there.
But he looks cool in there. So there should be
Yeah.
like a cool rule, shouldn't there?
He's
Where you get like
moving
1 dice to re-roll if you just
8
look
there.
particularly cool that turn.
And then they're
I
moving.
suppose judging it would be tricky, wouldn't it, really? No, it wouldn't.
No,
we all
but
know
just
what
win.
cool is, and
Just
we all
no,
know
but
what
win.
cool isn't.
I did forget to generate my corruption points. I'm basically getting 3 plus D3.
Oh man, I should just no baxes on that one.
So I get 4 corruption points. Not a lot, but you were blocking me on my back line.
Woo!
That's all my...
Well, that was the other thing, actually. I forgot to mention that, but of course it does reduce down your corruption points, like camping on the tree as well. I didn't get anybody to the tree, but it helps, doesn't it?
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to move my poo rats in the tree. They're just going to stay there. And then we'll move into shooting.
Okay.
Starting off, so my Lord of Blight can pick off Death's Heads. His munificent bounty Death's Heads. And because of the battalion, I can give it to everybody within 3 inches, so he's going to give it to both units of Blight Kings. I'm going to start off shooting this unit of Blight Kings. They're going to throw them all into the Skinks. They hit on 4s, 1 hit, and they wound on a 3. That's 1 save, no rend, so 1 5-up save.
Yep, goes through.
Just 1 dead. The other unit of 5 over here are going to do theirs on 4s. Oh, that's a bit better. And then 3s. That's not as good. That's 1 more save.
6.
Okay, and then he picks off his own favourite one, his
The best death
thrice ripened death
Thrice
head.
ripened death head. Not once.
He hits.
Not twice. But thrice ripened.
times. Yeah, so he hits with it, so it's just going to like explode all over.
Can you imagine it?
It's hot, like maggots and stuff. Oh,
Like
it's
a
just
beautiful
pus.
fungoid explosion of joy.
Oh,
On a
it's
1. We definitely tore that one up too
They're
much.
like the starboard, I guess. It just kind of sizzles off their flesh.
We
more
talked
than
it
anything.
up too much.
Yeah,
That's why.
I don't know what we expected there. Charge phase then. I've got this unit of 4 Blight Kings there starting off.
How'd you
That's
do?
not good.
4 inch? Come on.
I need a 5, so I'm going to spend
no,
1 of my
seriously?
3 command points.
Oh, okay. You got 3 command points.
They got 5.
Yeah, they've done it.
So they just get up to
Not
there.
great. What's the range of their attack?
Just 1.
Ooh, okay.
Might not be able to get 1 off them in.
Okay.
And then this unit, 5 Blight Kings. Okay. They're like, stand back, mate. Here's
How
a
did
12.
they do? The
They
12.
got a
Oh, they
12.
tanked it on the 12. Do you want to
Um,
see if you got any options or?
No, I'm just
No,
gonna go
you're
up
going
to
for the objective, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it really matters. Just getting... Maybe get that one round to, like, here.
Yeah, you want to watch my pile in, don't you? Especially if
Okay.
you activate it with the Ripidactyls
Yeah.
first.
Which I will be doing, so we will go into that activation.
Alright, using the Fangs of Sotek
Yep.
ability, what I'm going to do is... this is actually end of charge, but we're doing it just before you activate your first unit. It doesn't really matter, we're tipping over. So 6 shots, basically. I get to shoot the unit, and then on the 4-up I can run away. So 6 shots, 5s and 5s. Okay, 2 hits so far.
Okay.
And 1 wound.
Saved it.
And then on a 4-up... Oh, yes, I do get to
no.
run away.
Okay, I piled them in. I'm only getting 3 Blight Kings in on them. So, starting off, hitting on 3s. Wowza. That's 4 6s. So that turns into 4d6 hits.
Oh, this is making me sad.
So I'm getting an extra 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits.
Oh, this is feeling quite sickly.
And then they wound on 3s.
Oh, it made me quite nervous. Oh.
A decent amount. That's 5, 6, 7, 8 saves at -1, so 8 5-ups.
Yeah, because I've got +1 save, which takes me to 4, then back to 5.
They've got a rend because they're
8
battalion.
5s up. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds going through.
That's enough to kill 2 of them.
Kills 2 of them.
Blah.
Papa. Okay, so I'll activate my Ripidactyl.
Yep.
He's lost the Bloat Toad ability. It's a real shame. I think the mark should stay on the table. A bit sad about it. But here we go. 3 attacks hitting on 4s. I would have had... no, I wouldn't have had a
Did you get any
reroll there.
6s?
Did get 1 6,
So
but
that's
that's
1
hit.
extra hit.
Oh, of course, it's 1 extra hit.
Yeah.
And then wounding on 3s. Okay, so 2 wounds.
4-up save.
And then the attack with the
Save
spear
one.
on a 2 misses.
Okay.
Going into your battle shot.
Yeah, so the skinks retreated out.
Yeah, I pulled off and put a screen in front in case you double
Yeah,
turn.
and
It's not
kind
a
of-
great screen, but it's a screen.
Yeah, so I use my piling to just kind of pile around, getting like, you know, a 1/4 of an inch closer to you, but just kind of moving around onto the objective. I hold the objective, which is the main thing, so I get 3 points.
Ripidactyl over there would normally need to make a battle shot test, but
But he's
Fangs of
bravery
Sotek,
10.
I'm bravery 10. That
Bravery
Ripidactyl's
10 being
staying.
Starborn, yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah, that's quite good. Okay, I think that's everything, so just into roll-off.
You take 3 points.
Yep, I take
And
3
we go
points.
into roll-off, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, before we move on to the roll-off, we do need to decide the
Yep.
location of the Relocation Orb. Where is it going? Nobody knows, but
knows?
this dice does, and this dice says it's going 5.
Okay, that puts it over here in my sight.
It's not the best news for me.
It's good news for me, though.
No.
That's what matters.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, roll off then. Here
Roll
we go.
off, there we go. 6.
3. Ooh.
Ooh.
That means you get...
This is going to sound crazy, but I'm going to take it. And I'm going to take a minute to explain it because I know that people who watch these battle reports don't mind us explaining things. So normally I'd just move on. Okay, here's my reasoning. If I give you the turn, yes, you're going to score 1 point, but you're also just going to utterly defend it. So I'm never going to gain the 3 points anyway.
Yeah.
You're just going to move a great and clean one camp
Yeah,
right
I
on
mean,
top
my
of it.
entire
You'll move
army
some
can just
stuff.
move backwards.
You remove that Ripidactyl, so he's gone from that flank. And then before I know it, I can't earn those 3 points for love nor money anyway.
Yep.
So I'm not really giving up 3 points. So by taking the turn, I'm giving myself a chance to earn 1 point. And all I can hope is it bounces back, towards the end of the game.
Yeah.
What I need to focus on, besides, I'm assuming I'm going to get the point, and there's ways I can kind of try and make that happen. So I'm assuming I'm going to get the point. If I get the point, the next objective of the turn for me is to do as much damage as possible. In which case, I want to go first anyway.
Yeah.
So I want to try and chip off some of the great unclean ones. I want to punish you for coming this far forward. So yeah, I'm taking a turn.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Seraphon, turn 2.
Turn 2.
Right, hero phase.
Yep.
Oh, this is such a big call. Sacred celestial asterisms. I'm going to select wizard sleeve.
The sage's staff. Something to do with a wizard.
Yeah, the wizard's pocket.
The magic one, yeah.
Next up, 4 dice for command points.
Yep, on 4s.
Oh, it's late. Looking for 4s. Come on, I need some. Oh my goodness, I don't get any, Jack.
1 on a 5. Might get that one.
Okay, so I get that. So that gives me 2 command points this turn.
3.
No, 4 actually. Oh wait, I burnt 2 last turn?
Yeah.
I did, so that puts me back up to 3. It's not fantastic, but it's not too bad. From a...
Magic?
Yeah, well,
are you
there's
going to do
also
the 2d3 conjuration?
the 2d3 conjuration. I think I'm going to give up on a spell and go for the 2d3.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
that's much better. So
So
that's
you're up to
6,
8.
taking me to 8. I might have to have a look at the chart at that.
I think you can only really get some skinks, but
Yeah, we'll have a look. We'll have a look. That's good news as far as I'm concerned. Okay, into magic. Okay, the Slan is going to pop off Comet's Call.
Yep.
Oh, 5, 6, 7. So it goes
So
off.
it goes
but
off,
you can
but I'll
easily
try and
deny
stop
that.
it. I do stop it with one of my great and clean ones.
That's not good news. And then I'm going to go for the heal spell, which for the name is...
Apotheosis.
Thanks. 6, so 8 goes off.
I'll try and stop it. 9.
Oh,
Stop it.
Man, that's not what I
That's
needed.
it. It's Nurgle magic.
Nurgle
Time
magic
this turn.
all the way. Okay, let's see if any of my other wizards can do any better than the... Here we go then. Next 2 spells. I'm going to go with the Starseer, and we've got Control Fate.
Yep.
And that does go off on a 10. Rolling much better than the Slan.
Try and stop it. I don't on a 9.
Do well though.
Who are you going to give it to?
That's going to have to be on
Skink
the
Chief.
Skink Chief. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. So +1 save on the Skink Chief.
Yep.
Next up, the Skink Starseer.
do
The Scar Priest.
Yep.
Has got
Hand of Glory.
Hand of Glory, isn't it? So this is the reroll saves of 1.
Reroll
Hits of 1.
Yeah.
Hand of Glory on a 4.
That's no.
There's no glory in his hand.
No, he does have his serpent thing though. He can try and give somebody.
So this is the serpent staff, yeah.
Yeah, it's just an automatic thing. You just have to choose a unit. Are you going to go with the Pterodons?
I think the Pterodons.
They get
this is their
buttload of
turn.
shots.
This is the Pterodons. This is where the
Pterodon
Pterodons
turn.
shine.
Shiny.
Okay, here we go. Movement. Right,
The big
Rodigus.
pro plays.
You're in big trouble now, Rodigus.
16-inch move.
Puts me to there, just on the 3-inch
Yep.
mark. It's into there. It's in a decent range. You can go there.
It's one of those. It's one of those models you just kind of have to be leaning on with your opponent because they are quite horrendous.
I think I'm going to be able to tag everybody at 6
Yeah,
inches. I mean,
these ones aren't
admittedly,
as
I've just
bad.
knocked one over, so who actually knows?
We did measure and we could get all of.
You know
yeah,
what?
we can
I'm
get
definitely going to do it.
to there.
So he goes there, and he goes there. Whoa.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, and then they're all within 6.
Okay.
So you can all throw their bowlers.
Ripidactyls got a 12-inch move. They're coming over here. Have you got an idea of what's happening this turn, or
try and assassinate Rotigus, yeah. Poor old Rotigus.
What's the shooting on skinks range?
15.
15.
Remember, they're in a forest.
Yeah,
though.
I know, but they've got a decent amount of move, haven't they? You know what? Come on,
An
skinks.
8-inch move.
Climb out of those woods, pop your head out, and do some shooting. If I can just take 1 or 2 wounds off,
It'd be worth it.
well, it's one of those things. I need Rotigus to die.
Yeah.
And if it's left on 1 wound, and I didn't take the skinks out of the woods just to throw some shots at him, more fool me. And they're just going to march out the woods like that. Oh, right. These skinks are going to retreat back and provide a screen to him.
Yep.
Rotigus.
Yeah, within 24 there.
Both of those, but he... Oh, wait, no, of course he's not in cover. In fact, where he is, he can shoot everybody.
Okay.
Right, this dude has got an 8-inch
8-inch.
move, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, come on, mister.
The slan. We'll just wibble back.
I think wibble back. He could do a run, actually, couldn't he? Just to give him... Because he's only a 5-inch, isn't he? Now he's a 7-inch.
He's got fly.
Yeah, so pop him to there.
Over to there. Engine.
Engine of the Guard. Little crisscross routine going off here. Is it 8-inch move on this? Okay, Engine of the Guard cycles over there. Okay, measuring that, I need to run this guy. Oh, he gets a 4-inch, so that's good. So if I'm going to pop that unit there and I want wholly within 12, that's cool. I can do that.
Yeah.
Still don't feel like I'm in too much trouble there either. But you know what? I'm going to run the skinks.
Okay.
3. So that gives me an 11-inch, is that right?
Yep.
Enough to do their job. Screen this little fella. And can you do me a favour? I just want to run and retreat that Ripidactyl over there.
Where to?
I want to bring him into the 6-inch bubble of the objective. If we, oh no, I'm thinking this way towards where the Croxigors are. But so with a run on him as well, 4 inches.
Yeah.
So give some room for the Croxigors.
There.
You know what? Can he bounce over to about here? Did he have enough move to do that?
Got
Got 4-inch, so 16-inch move.
Yeah.
If I can bounce over there, he's behind the woods and further away from
It's
your
not within
unit.
6 inches.
Oh, okay. Bouncing back to 6 inches.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay.
All right. I think between that and some shenanigans I'm about to pump off, we might be all right to go into... Oh, no, not shooting, because at the end of the movement phase...
teleport.
Teleporting the Croxigors. And, of course, the plan with this all along was to make sure these guys are within... What's the range of attack on these
2.
guys? Okay, so I can triangle these chaps. Okay, that's cool. 9 inches away, but within 12 inch of him.
Yep.
Wholly within 12 inch as well.
Really?
You might just want to shunk him back 1/4 of an inch. Thank you, sir.
There we go.
And that's it for...
Movements.
Yeah, what a bunch of shenanigans.
Here we go.
Let's get
Skink
into
tactics.
what feels like a hell of a lot of shooting.
Okay.
Okay, start a shooting phase. I'm going to spin up the engine of the job. I'm going for 3d6 again.
Yep. Hey, you never know. You might get 666.
I know I'm sacrificing the heal on the Bastillodon, which feels semi-foolish, but let's just do this. 10 again.
That's the bolt of lightning.
Bolt of lightning. 24-inch range, yeah?
Yep.
Here we go with D3 more. Oh, and the 2 up.
Yep. So
D3 mortal wounds into Rotigus. And that's 2 mortal wounds into Rotigus.
5 ups to ignore. Ignored 1 of them.
Okay.
So he takes 3 wounds.
Into shooting. For those of you screaming at me, Phil, you forgot your Geminids. Yes, I've just realised I forgot a Geminid. That's the classic model not on the table action there.
Yeah.
Saying that, I would have cast with the Slan, and you stopped all of the Slan's actions.
Yeah,
so wouldn't have happened.
Wouldn't have happened.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's the way I'm consoling myself. But the skinks are going to astound everybody and pump 10 shots into Roddy G. I want 1 wound here. If I get 2, I'm doing a little dance. The skinks throw their meteoric javelins. No, wait, they're bolt spitters.
Yeah.
They're hitting on 5s, wounding on 5s. There we go, 10 shots.
That's impressive.
It's monumental.
That's
okay. Wounding on 5s. Oh, 2 wounds. This is it. This is it.
4 ups. What? 5 ups to ignore.
How many wounds? How many wounds?
2 wounds.
2 wounds. The skinks win the game.
No.
Here we go then, the Pterodons. They've got 66 with their Sunleech bowlers, basically.
Yeah.
So 66. Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 14, 17.
Okay.
So here we go, hitting on 4s, but I'm having to re-roll 6s due to the wither stave from
the Great Uncream.
Okay, looking for 4s. Well, crikey, let's take everything out that isn't a 4. That's not too bad, but there is 3 6s in there, so let's go for the 6s. Do I have to go with 6 again? No, I do not.
No.
And then wounding on 3s.
Any 6s though.
6s, 3 6s.
Jeez, so that's 3 mortal wounds.
And then 3 normal ones.
Okay, so how many is that in total?
6 in total.
6 in total on a 4-up save. Okay, so 4 go through plus 3 mortal wounds. 5 ups to ignore. Wow. Takes 2 wounds.
Wow, how can you roll like that? That's disgraceful.
Power.
How many wounds he taken?
5.
How many has he got left?
11.
That's not good enough. Given the appalling outing from the Pterodons there, the Bastillodon is going to have to follow up with shots into Rotagus as well. Only 8 shots now because he's down a bracket. Hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s. Okay.
4 hits.
Wounding on 3s. That's 3 wounds. One of those is a 6, but that's not this unit, is it? Sorry. So that's 3 hits. 3 wounds, rather.
Oh, he doesn't make any of them.
I get +1 damage for Demon.
Cannot make saves on Great Uncream. But my
So 3
ignores
damage.
make up for it, yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah, they do. It makes up for me not making any saves. He takes 4 damage. He's up to 9 wounds taken.
So 7 wounds remaining. I don't think I can take him out this turn. Last but by no means least is the Stegodon with the Sunfire Throwers. So this is 3 dice on 5 ups, doing mortal wounds against that unit. 1 mortal wound against this unit here.
Okay.
6 shots with the Skinks into the same unit. Don't let me down, Skinks. 5s. 1 6. And then 5 again. Oh, yay!
4 up save.
Don't make me do the skink dance.
Oh, I saved it. Charges them.
Here we go then, charges. First things first then, I am going to charge the Pterodons, okay? I need a decent roll in this because I'm also going to use this charge move to drop my deadly cargo.
Yep.
So I need to move over you, but I'm pretty close, so as long as I get a decent roll, 6 inch, that's going to be enough to pretty much get.
Yeah, I mean, because
they were all within
5
6,
and a
weren't
half,
they?
so he can move a quarter over. So
we're going to have to plan that. Yeah, let's plan that now, and then ugly as sin move, but we've worked it out together, and each one of them could clip the Rotigus's base and still keep the other guy out of 3 inch.
They've all had to do some crossing over.
They've all had to do some crazy crossing over, and it was all a bit pinchy back there, wasn't it? But okay, here we go. So 6 dice, dropping the deadly cargo. For every 4 up is D3 mortal wounds. Wow, 3. So that's 4.
Oh, okay.
So 4d3. So that's 6 mortal wounds on him.
Okay, 6 5 ups to ignore damage. Takes 2.
Oh man, I cannot get past that 5 up.
2. He's only got 5 wounds left.
Still too many.
You got the Ripidactyls.
Let's do the Ripidactyl charge. That goes on a 6.
Don't think so. No, they're out.
And I don't have a command point to re-roll that. Let's do the rest of the charges. You know what? All of Rotica still being there changes everything in terms of how I'm going to have to activate, whether it's survivable or not.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes me think twice about going into this unit. Okay. Let's go with the Croxigox.
So they're getting the 3d6.
I'm seeing more Crocs than Gore. 3d6, looking for 9, and they nail it with a massive 15-inch charge.
Ooh, where do you want to take them with that? I mean, you can go all the way.
Just take. I don't need to go all the way around them. Just take them onto that side. Camp on top of the objective, and keep it. Keep them there.
Okay.
Because I'm also going to charge the
That
skink.
bad boy.
And on a 6, he's nowhere near. He's nowhere near.
You can spend one of your command points.
I'm going to spend a command point because if I can put him in as well, it's going to make life very difficult for you.
Yep.
But I've already got the problem with activation walls now. That's looking good. That's a 12-inch charge.
I mean,
does he do mortal wounds on the charge, or am I dreaming?
3 up.
So on the 3 up, yeah, I get that 3. D3 mortal wounds. One more wound.
That is a 5 up to ignore, and I ignored it, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Do you ever roll anything less than a 5?
No. You've got the engine.
The problem is I'm worried that you guys would wipe out the engine. 5 dudes.
5 dudes attacking a lot
first.
Of attacks.
Yeah, I think I'm going to stay where I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's think about activations then, yeah?
Here we go then. This is 25 dice.
Yep.
Hitting it on 4s, having to reroll 6s. Oh, God. 10 hits so far, but 14. 13, sorry,
hits.
But 3 of them are 6s, so re-rolling.
2 more, so
okay,
12 in total.
12 in total. Hitting on 4s, re-rolling 6s again.
Ooh, that's quite good, though. That's not bad.
Okay, and then re-rolling the 6s, looking for more 6s. Nope. Which I don't get. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7 in total. It's not enough, I don't think.
4 up save. No, I don't think it is. And a 5 up to ignore. You take 1 more wound, and I take 3 wounds.
Okay.
Okay, my big, great, and clean one then. Through your buffs and your flaring of armor, your Stegodon's on a 2 up save. So I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to try and whittle down the Croxigors.
Yeah, does the flare of armor... I'll check, but does that work against monsters?
Yeah, it's just units below 5.
Yeah, okay.
So he's massive bile sword, 3 attacks that hit on 4s, re-rolling 1s because of my battalion.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2 hits. And winning on 3s, re-rolling 1s. That's 2 saves at -2 on the Croxigors.
Against the Croxigors, that makes them a 6 up save. Yeah, both going through.
Ooh, that's 6 damage from that.
Okay, so that's 1.5 dead. If you can count half deads. Yeah, you can count half deads.
Oh, the flail gets 2 hits. Oh, re-rolling the 1. That's 1 save at -1 rent.
1 save at -1 rent, so 1 5 up. I'm good.
And of course, the cheeky old Nurglings. 1 hit.
Always the damage from the Nurglings.
Re-rolling 1s to wounds. No. So just 1.5.
1.5 dead. Take off the crazy moonstone, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, right. Okay, let's go with the mauls. So we've dropped the moonhammer. There's 2 hitting back here. So this is 8 attacks.
Yep.
Drop to dice. Hitting on 3s because I get +1 for the skink.
12 of a skink.
Okay, re-rolling 1s would have been nice. There's some 6s in there.
Which you have to re-roll.
No. Okay, so that's 1 mortal wound and 3 hits so
that's
far.
only on the bite.
Oh, that's the bite, of course.
And then 3s to wound.
3s to wound.
Re-rolling 6s.
Well, no, 3 wounds, so take that at -1 rend 2 damage.
So I ignore the -1 because my locus are crossed.
Of course you do.
But, wow.
Oh, that's not looking good, though. Okay, so 4 damage.
5 ups to ignore. I ignored 1.
2.
2, sorry. And you take mortal wounds.
Okay.
And I take 2.
Let's go at you with the jaws.
The bats.
Don't get 2 jaws. I'm really not liking the celestial ones. I quite like the coalesced. The jaws are hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. It's
hitting on
3s.
threes.
Yeah, it's hitting on 3s, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
it affects jaws as well. So 1 hit so far, wounding on 3, 1 wound, -1 rend, 1 damage.
Through.
Well, you ignore the 1 rend.
And I take a damage. Okay, so that's up to 3 damage now. Right, Eroticus attacking back then. He has his Gnarl Rod. 5 attacks, hitting on 4s. 3 hits, wounding on 3s. 2 saves at -1.
2 saves. There are 6 up saves. So,
okay.
Yep.
So that's 4 damage from that. D3 from his mouth, which hit on 3s. 1 hit and wound on 4s. Oh, that's 1 more save at -2, so that's another 2 damage.
So
that's
6 damage so far. That's 2 of them dead.
And the Nurglings hitting on 5s, re-rolling 1s. Hey, 2 hits. Winning on 5s. Oh, nothing.
Okay, so 2 dead.
So you're spending a command point on your Skink Chief, yeah?
Yeah, that takes me down to no command points, but I'm going to give him extra attacks. Let's see if we can do. If I can really new to them, even if I can't kill them, if I can get them really, really low, even so healing doesn't achieve much,
yeah,
then I've done something with this turn, which was meant to, I was hoping I was going to take one out. It's not happened so far. Right, that gives me 6 crushing stomps.
Yep.
Okay. I'm hitting on 3s,
Hitting on
re-rolling
3s.
6s, wounding on 3s, re-rolling 6s. So here we go, hitting on 3s. Okay, no 6s, so that's a good sign.
Good.
Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds, but one of them being a 6. And just 1 wound with a crushing stomp. -1, 2 damage. You ignore the -1. Okay, here we go. 3 attacks with the grinding jaws. Hitting on 3s. Nothing.
Wow.
3 attacks with the massive horns. Hitting on 3s. 2, but one of them being a 6. And that's 2 going through. 3s to wound. Both wounding on 3s.
1 goes through, so
that's 4 damage.
I ignore on 5s. Didn't ignore any of them. So that is just 4 damage.
And then this is it. I've built up to this. This is the Meteoric War Spear, but I also have the artifact of the Serpent's God Dagger. Which basically means...
if you wound me on a 5-up, I'm removed from play.
4 attacks.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. I'm doing a little bit. Hitting on 3s. Oh, 2 6s so far.
Reroll the 6s.
Okay, so 2 hits.
Oh no!
Wounding on 3s.
Oh, you got reroll the 6!
Come on! 2 wounds. 2 wounds.
1 goes through.
5 up ignore.
No!
Let's just see. Let's just see.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't anyway. But you do take a mortal wound from that as well.
Okay, into Battle Shot.
I've got my Endless Gift to roll 4 on my Great Unclean one.
So 8 damage you took.
Yeah, I took
4
8
up,
damage.
they bounce back.
Oh.
I've seen your rolls, so this is
I only
terrifying.
bounced 2 back.
Bounced 2 back, so he's done 6 wounds. So he's down a bracket or 2, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
I can live with that. I know you're going
That's
to heal
not
some
great.
away. I've not. It feels like I expended a hell of a lot to gain a single point, and I haven't done the damage. One of those unclean ones should have gone this
You're
turn.
right. One, Rotiger should have gone.
Rotiger should have gone, but it didn't happen. That can happen in a game, and there's a million things that stopped it from happening. The ridiculous amount of 5-ups, the Ripperdactyls failing a charge. You know, shooting attacks just bouncing off of those ignores.
Yep.
So there's loads of things. That combat pretty much went as I expected. Which was, you know, you
had
do
that
some damage.
glimmer of hope from the...
Well, what I kind of hoped is Rodigers would go through all of that shooting, charging, dropping bombs and all the rest, and then I could activate the Croxigors first and knock him down a couple of brackets, or at least 1 bracket, so he was less effective on the return bounce. What I had to do was go with those first, which meant he was attacking on full white, which means he just wiped 1.5 Croxigors out, and that just neutered it then. I think that just took it all away from me. I earn a point. I'm clearly holding that objective. Yep. You've got a hero within 3 inch, but I've got a hero within 3 inch.
And 3 models.
So 23 versus 20, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. It should be mentioned as well. It's only a hero with artifacts. And
of
your
course.
dude does have an artifact.
Yours has an artifact? Yeah.
But mine's also a wizard, so it's wizards or hero with artifacts.
Yeah. Okay then. All right.
Okay.
Cool.
Then into Maggotkin turn 2 then.
Or we could just do roll off for turn 3 if you like.
We could do, but no.
Okay.
Okay, Maggotkin turn 2 hero phase. I've got some heals to do first. Rygus heals D3 for being a great and clean one. 2. So he's back to taking 12 wounds taken. My general heals D3. Heals 3. Back down to taking 3 wounds. My great and clean one with the bell is going to take a mortal wound for the +1 to cast, but then again he just heals the D3. And then he's going to try and cast a plague wind. I get it on a 10, so you need to roll a 9 to stop it. No. Where do I want that to go? Okay, well, my plague wind goes off. I'm going to go that way with it. Over Rygus, over the Pterodons. I'm within 7
Yeah,
there.
you were anyway,
And
so
within
if
7
you're
there.
not right now,
Yeah.
it's because the models have got
So
knocked.
the Pterodons are going to take 3d3 mortal wounds.
Woo!
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That kills 3 of them there.
Yep.
And Rygus heals d3. Oh, he heals 3.
So 3d3. How many did you actually score? Just so I know.
3, 6, 7, 8, and then
8.
you'd
I
already
had a
taken
wound
a
on.
wound.
That's I
yeah.
just needed to know whether I was carrying that over.
He's then going to try and change the cycle. I get it. On a 12.
Can you just
Do you want to try and stop that?
Well, I'm going to need to roll an 11. No.
No? Okay. I'm going to change it to...
We need to swap dice. Can we just
Feckin'
swap piles
Vigor.
of dice, please, Jack, for
No.
turn 3?
These
No.
are the special
No.
dice.
They all come out of one bag.
Right, I guess he's going to go with a deluge.
100?
Which he fails.
No. Wow.
Then...
Look, I want you... Don't fail. Succeed, but on a really low number, please.
He's going to... I don't even know what he wants to do. He's going to do his spell from the Law of Virulence. It basically makes your Ripidactyls half move.
Yep.
I get it on an 8, so you can try and
8.
stop that.
Come on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So,
I
yeah,
do
you do
indeed
stop
stop
that.
it.
My General's going to try and cast Mystic Shield. I do on a 9.
I think I've done 3 denies out of the...
You've got the little
Yeah,
skin.
I was just saying, I think I've done 3 denies out of him,
and
though.
him,
So let's go with the Star Seer.
Needing a 10.
Nope.
And then he'll try and do Favoured Poxers. I get it on a 7. You can try and stop that one.
On a
He's
7, no.
no. So he's going to make the Croxigors -1 to hit, wound, and save. Until he moves or tries to cast another spell.
Right, okay.
Then, my unit of Blight Kings here heal on a 6. Nope. And the unit of Blight Kings there heal on a 6. Nope. And this dude heals on a 6. Oh, he does. So he heals his wound.
Okay.
And you know what? It will even
What's the
affect
ability
Great
that
Claymore.
gives the 6 heal?
It's just their Blight Kings have, like, they can bleed blood. They're, like, their pus and blood and stuff.
Right.
So everybody within 3 inches, if you're an enemy, you take D3 mortal wounds on a 6, but if you're Nurgle, you heal D3 mortal wounds on a 6.
Okay.
That is all my hero phase.
Mm-hmm.
So it's into movements now. Okay, going into movements, again, I forgot to generate my corruption points, but I'm getting 3 plus D3. So I'm getting 4 again, which puts me up to 8 corruption points. Isn't too bad. Can't really get much with that, but... movements then.
Sure.
I've got this unit of Blight Kings, not within 7, so they're just going to move up 4. They've seen... I kind of... At the minute, with that Bastiladon not having its unrendable, I know it's still going to be a 3-up save because it's a 2-up save now. But I need to do something.
Yeah,
to try and
you need
deal
to do
with it.
something against it. I mean, it's not... The thing is, under the Celestial ones, I just... Not being able to shoot twice with it just feels like it's really, really limited. I don't think it's that big a threat. If I had 2 of them, maybe...
2 of them shooting twice.
You'd have been worried. Well, no, even just 2 of them shooting once each would have been more of a concern. But only having 1 in the army, I think, we said at the start of this game, we'll just have to see how Skinks can do. And I think we're finding out.
Found out, yeah.
We'll
not
keep
great.
pushing on though, you never know. That objective could miraculously end up over here.
It could do, it could do. I think I'm going to stay. Rodriguez is going to stay. It's great and clean one with his bell's going to run.
Oh, you're not running Rodriguez away?
No.
I'm afraid of that. Afraid of that one last Pterodon now.
No.
He's on full wounds, you know.
That one's going to get to here. Then I think that's all my movements. Right, I did forget some movements actually. I've got the sneaky rats in the trees. I knew I would forget them if I keep them hid in the tree. So they're going to come out. Surprise! The well-planned ambush. Okay, starting off, I have my Great Unclean One General in there. He's going to do his Noxious Bile, and he's going to put it into the Croxigors. D6 shots. 3 shots. Hitting on 3s. 3 hits. And wounding on... He's taken 3 wounds now. Oh, sorry, he's still wounding on 2s. 3 saves at -2 rend.
Okay, all going through.
So
Well,
that
going through on 6 as well.
Kills that Croxigor and puts him down to 2 wounds. Into charge phase now. I've got this unit of 5 Light Kings, so we're going to try and do something.
Double 1.
That's a 4, which goes to a 5 because of their bell. Yeah, it's enough to get them in. I mean...
Well, you're going to have to take both on, aren't you, if you're after that?
I always knew I was probably going to have to take both on, but...
Yeah.
They're just going to go up to there. This other unit of 5 Light Kings over here. 8. I mean, yeah, that's enough.
Mm-hmm.
Get them in and around. It's going to be... Then this unit of 4 Blight Kings here. They get 5, which goes to a 6. Yeah, that's enough. Just get some within half an inch.
Okay.
Alright, that's everything. So it's just into...
Great and clear one?
No, I think he's going to stay.
Have you kept him within 7 inches of him, by the way?
No, I haven't. I've moved 7 inches out, but it's alright.
Okay.
It's alright.
I'll allow you a backseat if you want to drop him back.
You kind of needed to get up there.
You want him
so
over there.
it's-
Alright, fair enough. Well, lacking any command points, my skinks are no retreat, no surrender.
Yeah, they just have to stay there.
Yep.
So I'm going to go with those 5 Blight Kings first. I've got 2 onto the engine, 3 onto the Bastillodon. I'm
Sure.
guessing you're going to flare your armour at them, yeah? From
Oh,
the engine.
absolutely, yeah.
Coolio
Absolutely.
then. So the 2 fighting the engine, they hit on 3s. That's 1 6 there, which turns into D6 hits. Oh, only 1 hit. And then 3s to wound. Actually, 2s to wound because of my cycle. It's 2 saves, -1 rend, so 2 4-ups.
So 2 5-ups. Engine of the God is a 4-up save.
Yeah, but you flared your armour.
Oh, I fled my armor.
So,
Sorry,
yeah,
so
no.
2 4-ups. Oh, of course, 2 3s.
Okay, and then the ones onto the Bastillodons. Hitting on 3s. There's 2 6s there, though. So I get an extra 5 hits there.
Okay, what was the damage on those attacks,
Just 1.
by the way? Just 1, okay.
And then 3s, 2s to wound now. 3 1s, which isn't great. That's 3 6 9. It's going to be 3-up saves now on the Bastillodon.
3 4 6 8 9.
Yep.
Drop the dice. 9 3-up saves. 2 going through. Is there any kind of re-roll on these you force
No,
me to have?
no.
Okay then. So 2 go through, taking
Okay.
the Bastillodon to 5 wounds.
That's all of their attacks.
Okay, I'm going to activate the Stegodon. I am going to put everything from the Stegodon into the Blight Kings, and then the sword on that one-off chance I get that 5 up. It's a long shot, but if I can 5 up that dude off the table, it would be beautiful. Here we go. The only thing I've got this time is re-rolling 6s to hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So crushing stops, hitting on 3s. I've got 5 attacks with this. One of them's popped off the table.
Wow, that's the roll you kind of want.
Okay, so 4 hits so far. Wounding on 3s. All wound.
Oh, wow.
So that's 4 at -1.
So 4 5-ups. Failed 3, so that's 6 damage there.
Yep. On to the grinding jaws.
Yep.
3s to hit. Rerolling 6s. None, but 3s to wound.
No.
Fail to wound.
And then the horns.
And then the massive horns. 3s again.
Aw.
Oh,
You did-
man, I cannot roll today.
Kill 1.5.
That's nothing. That is nothing. I cannot roll today. Someone needs to do the stats on my rolls. Okay, here we go. Meteoric War Spear, hitting on 3s. Rerolling 6s. 2
No
go
6s.
through.
Threes to wound.
Wounding on 3s. Come on, 2 wounds.
4 up save. Oh, saved them both.
No!
Okay, Rodigus going this time. Gnarl Rods, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Okay, and then winning on 3s. Oh wow. 4 saves at -1.
6 up save. Nope, he goes.
So he's gone.
Activating the Croxagore. Let's see if I can knock the Great Unclean One down a bracket before he starts hitting me back. This is 4 attacks on 3s and 3s. I'm getting +1 to hit here.
Yep.
Okay, 3 hits, but there's a 6 in there.
I think you have to re-roll it.
Hits anyway.
You didn't need to, but...
Oh man, can I keep the 5? 3s to wound. Oh, all wound.
Any rend?
2 6s. The rend is -1 rend.
Okay, so I ignore the -1 rend, so 4 up. Failed all of them, so that's 6 damage, which I ignore on 5s.
Okay.
Oh, so I take 2 wounds.
Vice-like Jaw misses.
You take 2 more wounds back, which kills him.
Excellent.
3 Blight Kings hitting on 3s. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not bad. Oh wow, the D6 didn't do anything there. And 3s to wound. Wow, that's 2 saves, -1 rend. So
One goes through. Here we go with the Engine of the Gods.
Yep.
I've got the Crushing Stomps first. 5 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. Am I still re-rolling 6s to hit over here?
No, yeah, with him you are, yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Because of
because
that
of the
guy.
Great Unclean
Right, the Great
one,
Unclean One, right. There we go. Hitting on 3s. Or not, as the case may be. Wounding on 3s. That's more like it. 2 wounds, -1 rend.
Oh, they both go through.
Grinding Jaws on 3s. Okay, good. Wounding on 3s. Better, 2 more, -1.
Oh, I saved both of them.
Massive Horns on 3s. 1 goes through. 3 to wound. Goes through, -1 rend.
That one goes through.
4 damage.
8 damage in total there, then. Right, okay. Great Unclean One's attacking.
Yeah, I'm flared against the Blight Kings.
Yeah, you might as well. The Bile Sword hits on 4s. Yeah, 1 hit. I get reroll 1s to hit, though. Oh, no. Wounding on a 3. Nope. And the Plague Flail hits on 3s. Rerolling 1s. Nope. And wounding on 3s now, because he's bracketed. That's 1 save at -1 rend. So 1 5 up.
1 5 up. Coming at you. Goes through. Damage.
2 damage.
2 damage.
The Nurglings.
I think that's the first 2 wounds on that champ. Is that right?
He's taken 1 wound so far. And
okay.
nothing from the Nurglings.
So up to 3 damage. So Ripidactyl against those 4 dudes. He's got 3 attacks with the Tearing Jaws. Unmodified hit rolls of 6s, of course, score 2 hits.
Yep.
There we go. Hitting on 4s.
Yeah.
I cannot roll today. Wounding on 4 goes through at 1 damage.
Saved it.
Okay, so then we've
And his
just
spear.
got the spear, which is 1 attack on 4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
that pretty much sums up my...
Okay, these Blight Lords attacking now, hitting on 3s into the engine. That D6 turns into 2 extra hits, and then wounding on 2s now because of my cycle. That is 3, 6, 7 saves at -1, so 7 4-ups.
7 4-ups. So that's 1, 2, 3 going through.
Okay, taking them up to 6 wounds.
Smashing the bludgeoning tail into you. So this is going to be hitting on 3s, 3 attacks. 2 go through.
Okay.
Wounding on 3s. Both going through at -1 rend.
1 goes through.
D3 damage. 3 damage.
Ooh, nasty.
hitting back with 5 of the skinks. I'm looking for 5s and 5s, but all I need is 1 wound. Okay. 5s.
5 to wounds.
Oh.
Okay, that's the end of my turn. Didn't go great, did it?
Not for me. Not for me. For you, for you, I think that's good. You take the objective, don't you, by 1 model?
Yeah.
All I needed to do, there was again. This just, I seem to be just a dice roll away from having a chance.
Yeah.
If I'd have just got an attack through and 5'd up the Great Unclean One off the table, that would have been amazing. Couple more Black Kings. The horns and claws just not doing enough over there.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see. You forgot to charge your.
Oh yeah.
Did you want to?
I'm gonna say no. It's all part of a tactical plan.
There's nothing happening on that side of the table, is there? It is one thing we've talked about with Relocation Orb. I've never noticed this before, but once it goes in one direction, it's there for a while. Yeah. Because the best it can do is hop back to the middle.
There's no way for it to go all the way back.
There's no way for it to just
kind of
clean across the table.
I think when it's in like these 2 positions, it should almost be a D3 roll. And you add an extra 1, which is just it hops all the way around there. It's
all good though. It's all good. I'm still okay. The challenge is no matter which way the turn goes on me now again, I'm in the same position again. Yeah. Like I can't afford for you to double turn me.
Because I'm just in a position to do a bunch of damage.
Yeah, if you double turn me, there's so much gone off the table.
Yeah.
So I have to, assuming I win the roll off, I have to take the turn, which means I can only score 1 point, which puts you in a position to score 9. Yeah. But before we total up, you get 3 points for that. Let's work out where the orb is going as we close this turn down.
Okay, here we go then. Rolling for the objective. That's a 5. Means it goes over to here.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, roll off time then.
3.
3. You went first, so you get to choose.
Okay. Right. Yeah, as insane as it sounds, I can't afford you to double turn me, so I'm going to take the turn. I actually think I might have a chance of denying you the objective this turn.
Definitely.
So I can score 1 and deny you any more points. Takes me to 3-6.
Yeah.
So only a 3 point behind, which puts me within reach of getting back to a draw. Which puts me within reach of getting back to a win, but it's a long shot. So I'm going to do my best. I'll take the turn, because I think if I allow you to have the turn, you're just going to kill too much.
Yeah.
So I need to get past that. Right. I get back to 1 command point.
Then you get to roll 4 dice on 4s.
I'm looking for command points, and I need more this time, but I just fluff it again. Oh. 2 more command points, taking it to 3.
1 dice on
and then
5.
1 on a 5 up. No. So 3 command points. It's not the end of the world. It's not as good as it could be. Right, from a Celestial Asterism point of view, I'm going to go with Great Drake this time, so +1 attack, and I'm going to boost up.
Well, you don't have to choose yet.
I know I don't, but that's what I'm going. I'm explaining really what my thoughts are. If I can do some damage over on that flank, because that's where the objective's going to be for the next 2 turns at least. Yeah. There's a chance either it hops back here or it goes there again.
Yeah.
So I need to do some damage, and I need my wizard to survive.
Okay.
Sorry, my hero with an artifact to survive, because there's my 20 dudes.
Yeah.
So let's go with that, and then we're into magic. Here we go with Comet's Call, looking for a 7. Natural 6 will do it. That's a 7, so that goes to 8. Do you want to deny?
I'll try. No, I don't deny. So D3 units.
D3 3 units.
Are you choosing?
Okay, let's...
You could go with all 3 Blight Kings, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Because the Great Unclean Ones are just going to ignore on 5s and stuff.
Yeah, so let's go all 3 Blight Kings. I was going to do 2 Blight Kings and probably him, maybe. But how many wounds has he got left?
5. He's got 11 wounds left.
No, he gets an ignore on a 5, but... Yeah. No,
You're kind of banking on the Serpent's God Dagger to deal with him, aren't you? Otherwise...
No, but that's not going to work.
That's
probably... a 5 up anyway.
Yeah, true.
Okay, I tell you what, let's do that end, because that's where the objective is. Okay. And I'm actually not that concerned about these 3 that are left.
Okay.
I've got things that can deal with that.
Yep.
So here we go then. The Blight King unit on the far flank takes 1 mortal wound.
Okay.
In the woods, 3 mortal wounds.
Kills him.
And then the Great Unclean One, 3 mortal wounds.
The Great Unclean One ignores on 5s. Oh, he didn't ignore any. So that is 3 wounds.
chipped him down and takes him down another bracket. Forgot to mention Slan giving up the spell slot again, so I'm going to go for the 2d3 Conjuration. Wow, 6.
Got another 6. Wow,
That
puts you on
takes me
14.
to 14.
That's a decent amount.
I'll have to have a look. That's taken me past the bracket I expected to get to.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have a look at the chart again. From his last spell out of the Slan, because he's only got 2, is Geminids. Let's go for the Bound Geminids on a 7.
That
going
does
up,
go off.
So yeah, going off on a 7.
No, don't stop it.
Wow,
That's not good.
Seriously? Let's get those Geminids in place then. Some tricky placement here, but I've basically managed to get them in there, tucked right in. This one is going to hop 8 inches across and it can just catch
land there.
the 2 Blight Kings unit. This one and 2, I was really limited where I could go, so I've got to go over here.
Just straight over like that.
Straight over, which catches the Great Unclean one again.
Yep, so Blight King unit here, D3 mortal wounds.
1.
Kills that dude off and they're -1 attack.
Next Blight King 3.
Puts him up to 4 and they're
Great
-1
Unclean
attack.
1. 3. Wow, coming back with a mortal wound output.
5 up to ignore. Ignored 1 of them and he's now -1 to hit.
Yes, and -1 attack on...
The Blight Kings.
Yeah, I've got to choose which one though, haven't I?
No,
Oh.
yeah, they all...
Oh, they all got it?
You can't be affected by both light and
Oh,
dark.
that was it. Yeah, of course. Sorry. Next up, the Starseer +1 save onto the Stegodon. 5 doesn't go off.
Don't think so.
And then the final one here, I've got Blazing Starlight. So this is, I think, it's a 6 actually. So this is -1 to hit. Hopefully going up. Wow, goes off on a 10. You can deny. Oh, okay. So you're -1 to hit there as well. Cool. So not a bad
pretty good magic
hero phase. So we've got -1 to hit, -1 to wound, -1 attack, -1 to hit, and a whole bunch of mortal wounds output there. Right, movement. First up, these guys are going to run.
Yep.
I need a 6. I get a 5. It's actually not that bad. It's enough. It's enough.
Point,
well, is it worth a command point? You're
Probably
still going to
not.
tag me. So 8 inches +5. It's a 13-inch move.
Yeah. No.
You know, that's going to take him to there.
Yep.
Can you do me a favour and take the rest of that unit and daisy chain as many?
Yeah.
Daisy chain them and then put as many as possible behind the rock. Thank you.
Then they can all get around like that.
So I want to get within the 6-inch bubble. I want to put as many bodies on it as possible. Also, while you're there, will you give me a 9-inch rule? Because I also need to leave space for another unit. Teleport 10 dudes across.
Well, you can get them like over there.
Yeah, but I want to be in the objective. That's what I'm trying to say. So can I tag the back of the objective with a teleport?
Yeah, you can.
How many bodies do you think?
Quite a lot,
few.
actually. You know what? I'll move this out the way.
Okay.
Because, you'll be able to get a row there.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. So
and a
give
row.
me some space for... Do you get me? Keep those there and give me
Well, I
some
was
space
saying
for the unit.
you can get a row of them there. So if that one goes to like that, then you can get a row of bodies like...
And then go there. Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Well, that's for the end of turn, the teleport, isn't it?
Yep.
End of movement. The Ripidactyls... I'm just... You know what? I'm going to push on with them.
Okay.
Send them in against Rotty G.
You never know if they manage
You never know. So they go 3-inch.
do something.
Everything over here, I think, can stay as it is. I'm going to bring him...
Moves
What's his
5.
move? 5, isn't it?
Go for a run. He does have a shooting attack.
Yep.
So he does have a shooting attack. It's not too
So
bad.
I'm moving him 5 inches that way. It takes him a little bit further out of that.
Yeah.
I want to keep him... You know what? Let's just move him into the terrain.
To cover, yeah.
Because... Yeah, I might need the D3 charge, but I don't need it this turn.
No.
Movement-wise, I think that's it. So he's safe. You're not going to wrap around and do anything to him.
So the slam, does the slam want to move at all?
You know what? The Star Priest has got a shot as well.
Oh, does it? I think it's not. Is it just not as good? Yeah, it's just
2s,
1
3s,
damage.
and 3s, -1 wind, 1 damage. Why not push him to the 1-inch edge of the wood? You can shoot into that unit and give me some damage. And then finally, teleport this unit.
Okay.
And get me as many bodies as possible onto that objective. Because the turn of this is, I know I'll score 1 point, taking me to 3. But if I can deny you 3, that leaves me just 3 points behind. Challenging times, and I'm scrapping for points. I get that.
I have to go.
One final trick is run and retreat. The he only gets a 1 inch, so just pop him over there. Yeah, 13 inch.
Whereabouts?
Just as far away as possible, but still the 6-inch bubble. I'm wondering if I go down that side actually. You know what? Stay there. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Because if it bounces that back way, and plus I can block to the skink. I'm closing you in on the skink. So for mind you, you're not going to fail a charge into them, are you?
No, probably not.
Firing up the engine of the god. I'm going for 3d6 again.
Ooh.
I need more bodies.
Oh.
And at a 9, I don't
9?
get that. I think that's the blast again, isn't it? Yes, it is. It's the bolt of energy.
Okay.
Okay, so bolt of azure energy into this on a 2-up. Yay!
Nice.
Next up, Bastillodon shooting into the Black Lord.
Yep.
7 shots at 5 wounds. So here we go.
2 hits.
2 hits.
Yep.
I was thinking it was 3s to hit.
No.
And 1 wound.
Fair enough, so 2 damage. Kills him. Puts a wound onto him.
Javelins from both of these guys.
Yep.
Might as well do them together. So that's 8 shots, hitting on... Oh, actually, yes, yeah, hitting on 5s, wounding on 4s. So hitting on 5s. Okay. 4 hits.
Jeez.
Wounding on 4s.
Wow.
3 wounds.
4-up save. Failed 2 of them. So that puts 2 wounds on him.
And then I've got 6 shots from the skinks.
Yep. It's 5s and 5s.
5s and 5s. Okay, 2 hits. And 1 wound.
Saved. And then the 2 shots from the boss, 3s and 3s.
Yeah, so this is 3s and 3s. The little, it's not the Star Seer, it's the Star Priest, isn't it?
Yeah.
So 3s and 3s. 1 goes through. And 1 wounds on the 6. Minus 1 rend on that, but...
Yep.
Okay.
Saved it.
Oh well. Hope to have done more with the shooting there. Certainly the Bastillodon, but...
Yeah.
Alright, next up the Stegodon. Flamethrowers into the Blight King unit behind, the 3-man Blight King unit. On a 4.
No, it's
Oh,
5s.
sorry, I thought it was 5s. Oh, well, there you go.
Then he's got his 4 javelin shots. Do you know where that wants to go?
Let's just go for the Blight Kings again,
Yeah,
even if I chip one off. So that's on a 5 again, isn't it?
Yep, 3 hits.
And then no wounds. Next up, the Starseer. He's going to need to target that Blight King unit there out in the open. So this is 2 shots hitting on 3s. Both hit. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound, minus 1 rend.
Goes through.
D3 damage. 3.
Nice.
Here we go then on charges. The Ripidactyls into Roticus. On a 7, they make it.
Okay.
I just go straight in, basically, I think.
Yeah.
And then just to give me an extra few attacks onto here, let's see if I can get the Slan in there as well. And that's on a 7. Yeah, he does it.
Nice.
So he pops to there.
Okay.
Still leaving me room to pile in the Stegodon.
I think that's all your charges.
I think that's charges done with.
Okay, let's go into combat some.
Okay, start of combat. I'm going to activate the Ripidactyls, but before I do so, I'm going to spend 2 command points, and I'm going to do coordinated strike over on the Stegodon, but also on this Ripidactyl
Yeah, they're
unit.
just totally within 24.
So that's plus 1 attack.
It's going to be 4
So-
attacks.
And so let's do the 6 attacks with the spears.
You get 7 attacks because the boss gets an extra
Of course,
attack.
sorry. So 7 attacks with the spears, hitting on 4s,
Rerolling
rerolling.
6s.
6s.
Yeah, because the Toad Rage that you've popped only affects the bites.
Yes, of course, right. So here we go. 7 attacks, rerolling 6s. There's not a single 6.
Okay, and they hit on
And 4s
4s.
to hit, so that's 4 going through. And then 4s to wound. Oh wow, 2 wounds.
4 up save. 5 up to ignore. That's not good. Take 2 wounds.
And then
the
12
bites.
attacks from the Tearing Jaws.
Yep.
4 each.
Yep.
But this is hitting on 4s, rerolling 6s, and misses.
1, 2, 3s, yeah.
Well, I did well on the 6s there.
And
And
then
then
any
1, 2,
1s and
3s.
2s.
So I've got to reroll 6 of them.
Yep. Oh, that's
Okay,
3 extra
wow.
hits from
And
the
that's-
Ferocious Appetite.
Wow, that's a serious roll.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
Threes to wound.
threes to wound with the tearing jaws. No, I made up for it on the wound roll. Oh, look at that. So that's down to 5 hits.
4 up save. 5 up to ignore. Takes 1 wound.
Oh, blimey.
It's got 4 left. I'm going to swing next to my Blight Kings. They are -1 attack.
-1 attack, and
But
I am...
Your +1 save.
+1
well,
save.
you have to choose where you're flaring your armor.
Against that.
Yeah, okay. So, hitting on 3s. 3 misses, but 1 6. I get an extra hit. Wounding on 3s. Ooh, 2 saves at -1, so 2 4-ups.
2 4-ups.
Yep.
Oh, tanked it.
No.
Here we go then, activating the Stegodon. I'm going to put the Crushing Stomps and the Grinding Jaws into the Blight Kings. I can do this at the same time. So I'm 3 attacks with the Stomps, going up to 5 because of the command ability and the Celestial Asterism.
Yeah.
And then 2 attacks with the Grinding Jaws, going up to 4 for exactly the same reason. These are all 3s and 3s with 2 damage, so I might as well do all the attacks together. So here we go then. Hitting on 3s. Am I re-rolling 6s over there?
Yes. And 1s because you're spending the command point for all-out attack.
Good point. And that failed though. But 2 6s to re-roll.
Okay.
Oh, the worst possible result. And then 3s to wound. Okay, so 3 wounds. 4 wounds, sorry, 4 wounds.
5 ups. 2 go through. So that's
4 damage.
4 damage. Kills him, puts him down to 3.
There's only there's 2 left. I actually thought there was only 2 dudes left.
Oh no.
Crikey. Okay then, and here we go then against the Great Unclean One. The Massive Horns hitting on 3s.
Yep.
All hit.
Nope.
Wounding on 3s.
Oh.
Wow, all wound. -1 you ignore.
4 up. Oh, so that's
2 damage these now at 6 wounds.
5 up.
No. I don't get to use the 5 up. Let me roll the 5 up. Let me roll it.
Do you want to see if he would have died?
No. What, if I'd have died to the 5 up?
Yeah.
Let's do this. I got 5 attacks with a War Spear. Hitting on 3s. There's a 6 in there I need to re-roll. Okay, only 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. No.
Oh, there you go. It's the universe saying. It was a good job you put the horns in there. Right, I'm going to put everything into the Bastillodon now.
Okay.
I kind of just need to try and chip it down. Hitting on 4s now because of the spell. That's only 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. 2 saves and -1 rent.
So I'm on a 3 up save, going to a 4 up, which I tank.
Okay.
Piling in the Engine of the Gods, Crushing Stomps hitting on 3s. Wow. Don't need to re-roll that 6 either, do I? Am out of range? Or...
No, you are in
actually
range.
12.
Yeah.
So re-roll the 6.
No, it still hits.
Hits. 3s to wound. Wow, 3 wounds.
5 up save. 2 go through, so that's 4 damage.
Okay,
One
and then
left on
on to
wounds.
Grinding Jaws. 3s again. Pulled off a 6, so that's going to have to be re-rolled. And it's a 6 again, so 3s to wound. 1 wound going through at -1 rend, 2 damage.
Saved it.
And then let's put in the Massive Horns. 1 going through. Failing to wound.
Oh, okay. So there's 1 guy there left on 1 wound. Okay, right, I guess it's swinging now. He's taken 12 wounds, so he's pretty hurt. So he's hitting on 4s with the Gnarl Rod. 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. 1 save at -1.
1 6 up save.
Nope,
And
so
it's a 1.
2 damage.
2 damage so far.
D3 attacks from the mouth. 1 attack, which hits on a 3. And wounds on a 4 now. Oh, that's -2 rend, so 2 more damage.
2 more damage, so that is 4 wounds, so that's 1 gone.
And then the host of
1
the
on 1 wound.
Nurglings. Oh, 2 hits from the Nurglings. 1 save from the Nurglings.
Really?
Yep.
Leave me alone.
Oh.
6. Tanked it. Okay, the Slan has got a 3-inch range on his attack, so he can still reach. He's going to hit you with the Azure Lightning.
Yep.
Which I think definitely should do something against demons, but it doesn't, does it?
No.
No, it really doesn't.
No.
Okay, so here we go. Hitting on 4, 6 attacks.
I mean, he is a very morbidly obese toad. Like,
I've wounded on a 6.
I saved it.
Bastillodon takes offence to shrugging off the slan and hits you on 3s. 2 hits.
Yep.
Wounding on 3s. Nope.
Oh dear. Got skinks though. Skinks can.
Yeah, we got a pile in, so you know what? I'm going to use the pile in.
Yeah, you can get all of them in.
So that is all. Woo, little skinks. You can do this. It's all down to the 6 skinks. I can see a skink dance coming. This is 5s and 5s, isn't it?
Yep.
1 hit.
Oh. No wounds.
wound. Okay, so that's it. Battle Shock, is he immune by any chance?
No, but he's bravery 9, so he's good.
So he's good.
They're bravery 8, so they're good.
Yeah, so there's nothing that I can do about that. Again, I just didn't do enough this turn.
Mm.
There was a hope that I would take Rotigus out. How many wounds has he got left?
4 left.
Yeah. 2 Blight Kings just tanked all of that attention, which is just crazy. And I've taken out a Great Unclean one over there, but again, didn't do enough damage to the Blight Kings.
Yeah.
And that's it, I think. The score, 1 point for this turn. Hopefully I've got enough bodies on there to deny it you, but we'll just have to see. Okay?
Okay. Maggotkin, turn 3 then. Rightio then. Maggotkin, turn 3.
Mm-hmm.
Starting off, my cycle ticks over to the Burgeoning now.
Burgeoning.
So everybody within an inch of terrain on a 5-up takes a mortal wound. If they're Nurgle, they heal. So Rotigus. Oh. Doesn't heal. The Ripperdactyls.
You did roll a 5 there.
The
I think you should have it.
Ripperdactyls take a mortal wound.
Okay.
Your Skinks there.
Yep.
Nope. Your Skink
In the
dude.
woods.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he takes more wounds, so he's down to 3.
What's this 6-4 over here?
That's for the
Stegodon. Thank you.
The Bastillodon. No. The Skink leader on a chair. No. The Stegodon chief. Yeah. Nice.
7 wounds.
Takes him to 7.
Broke the dice.
Throw the dice, I'll sort that out in a minute. My Blight King's next to the thing. Nope. Your green skinks? No. And then that's everybody. Generating my corruption points, I get 3 plus D3. So I get another 5, which puts me on to 13 now. Which isn't a bad amount. It's not great because it's not divisible by 7, of course. 1 more would have been on my next up bracket. But oh well. Then I've got Rotigus healing D3 wounds. 1 wound. Taking him to 11.
Okay.
He again, of course, is going to hack up his guts, but then he just heals. And then he's going to try and cast a Plague Wind. I
Try
get
and
it.
shut it down on a 7, I don't.
You don't. So a beam.
Bye-bye, Slan.
This way. It's going to get the engine and the slan. So the engine, 2d3. 2 mortal wounds on the engine. And the slan. 4 mortal wounds on the slan. Well, it couldn't have killed him, but it's enough to make you worry. Then he's going to try and change the cycle. I do, on a 10. Do you want to try and stop that?
I've got enough denies and I've got no bonus, so yes, why not? No, on an 8.
Okay, I'm going to go back to Feck and Vigor, so +1 to wound rolls. And then Rotigus is going to try and cast his Deluge. Ooh, he gets it on a 9. You can try and stop that.
Let's go. On a 9, no, so unfortunately not.
Did you roll a 9?
I rolled
you
a
get
9.
+1, so 10.
Oh, of course,
so
sorry,
you do stop
yeah.
it.
Okay.
Yep, and then he'll try and Arcane Bolt the Ripperdactyls. I get it. You can try and stop it with the Skink Hero on a, so you're going to need to roll an 11.
Going for that big 11. Nope.
No. Okay, so just 1 more wound. Kills off 1 Ripper. Yeah, I think that's all my hero phase then. So
Okay.
Movements then. The sneaky rats on the side that I definitely didn't forget about last turn. They get a 10-inch move.
They'd be flying.
They're just going over here.
They're the fastest rats
About.
Not sure what they're up to.
Me neither.
Just come over and occupy the middle, just in
Yeah.
case it jumps across.
Yeah.
It can jump straight to the middle of the table in one roll, can't it?
Yes.
So you do want to be moving this direction because the
Yeah.
reality it's going no further, is it?
The Great and Clean one's going to run 3, which gives him a whopping 11-inch move because of his bow. He's just coming over here, just like that. The Lord of
You can
Lights.
run and charge, of course, because of the tree. Yeah.
The tree. Lord of Lights just staying 3 inches away. These bad boys moving 4 inches.
Okay. They've got to work hard to destroy a whole bunch of skinks.
Oh yeah.
But it's 10 inch, with a 10 bravery. But they can do a lot of damage.
I can't grab the objective, I know that, but if I'm
Yeah.
going to just start taking away some chaff, it means I don't have to worry about as much later.
Retreat off the engine, or are you leaving those in?
Right, he's stuck.
No, sorry, these guys.
Oh, I'll leave it in, because I just need to try
Do some damage on it.
Yeah, I'm going to leave them in.
Okay.
That's all my movements, so it's into shooting. Okay, my noxious bile from the Great and Clean one. It's pretty disgusting. It's 4 levels of disgustingness. It hits on 3s.
No.
3 hits.
Yep.
On 2s, I think. Yeah.
You got +1 wound, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
So 2 saves at -2.
2 saves at -2.
I think 6 ups.
Pushes me to a 6 up, which both go through.
So it's just 1 damage each. So
Oh,
it's
okay. So
6
I was
wounds.
expecting that to be a lot more damage.
No. Okay, charges then. I have a Lord of Blights.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Is 4. That's enough to get into
Yeah,
there.
it's good.
The Great and Clean one's going to roll 7. That's only got 3 wounds left.
Yeah, but you want to move him over there in case it bounces.
He'll go
Okay.
to there.
All right.
And then these Blight Kings here. Ooh, that's 9 because of the bell, which is plenty. Just to get them in and over to here.
Nice.
Start
Trouble for me, for
removing
sure.
some chaff. Okay, I'm going to spend 1 of my 4 command points on all-out attack on the Lord of Blights, and he is going to strike first. I need to try and kill this Stegodon. What hero are you going to give the +1 attack to this turn? You can choose the Stegodon or the engine.
Stegodon's probably going to die, isn't it?
Yeah. So,
I'll go with the
engine.
engine, yeah.
Okay. Fighting then. He hits on 3s. That's 3 hits. And wounds on 3s. That's not bad. So that's 3 saves at -1 rent.
3 saves on the Stegodon gives me a. I was under the impression I got +1 save.
You
but
do
don't
because
I?
of your flared armor.
So it takes me back to a 4 up.
Yep.
Oh. 2 go through.
So that's 4 damage because it's 2 damage
So he's
each.
gone.
Gets it. Nuts.
Wow. Engine of the God putting everything into the Great and Clean one. So let's go with the Crushing Stomps. This is hitting on 3s. Am I still re-rolling 6s? He's right
Yes,
on top of me
yeah.
now, yeah? Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 6s. And of course I get 2 6s and a 1. Hitting on 3s. Hey!
Is that with the +1 attack, yeah?
No, I forgot
so
about
he
the
gets
+1
an extra
attack.
attack.
1 more attack, so hitting on 3s.
Oh, no, it misses.
So wounding on 3s. 1 wound going through from the Crushing Stomps.
I saved it. Then
Grinding Jaws, 3 attacks.
with +1 again, remember.
Hitting on 3s, that's the 3
Yeah.
attacks, yeah. All going through.
Okay.
And then wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
Failed both of them, so 4 damage.
4 damage. And then the massive horns.
Take 3.
2 attacks. Oh, 3 attacks again, of course. 1 hit on a 6. Re-rolled. To a 2.
You take a mortal wound from my bile.
Of course.
But I took 3 wounds from that. 6 attacks from over here because they were affected by the Geminid. Just everything into the skinks. Hitting on 3s. Wowza, that's 3 6s. That's pretty good. They turn into... Oh, wow, that turns into 12 more attacks. So with the extra 12 attacks, they now wound on 2s.
Stunned silence from this side of the table.
That is 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 6-up saves.
Sounds like a take them off the table kind of action, to be honest. 13 6-ups.
Yep.
Do you want to know what 13 6s look like?
Oh, yeah.
Not that. Not one.
No, oh, they just gave up. They just gave up.
Going with the Ripidactyl, 3 attacks hitting on 4s.
That's
Yeah.
6 makes an extra hit.
6 makes an extra hit.
3
And
hits.
then 3's to wound. 2 wounds.
Saved him.
Slapping you with the spear for
No.
nothing.
That Blight King there going into the Bastillodon. He gets 3 attacks on 4s now and 2. That's 1 save at -1.
So 1 4-up save. No, goes through.
Oh wow, okay. Just 1 damage.
Slan, 6 attacks, trying to cover for previous embarrassments, hitting on a 4. Okay, no 6s.
Not bad.
And wounding on 3s. 2 wounds, -1 rend.
Yeah, that gets him.
I want to cry.
Okay, Great and Clean One attacking everything into the end.
Piles in to drag the Slan into combat.
Yep. The Doomsday Bell hits on 4s. 2 hits. And moving on 3s. 1 save at -1.
1 something up save.
That's
Another
safe.
6, I'm good.
The Bile Blade, 1 hit. Oh, I get to reroll 1s though, because I'm near Rodriguez. So 3 hits and 3s. 2 saves at -1, so 2 4-ups. Oh, it takes 1 wound. And then the Nurglings. 2 hits from the Nurglings. Nothing.
Skinks can kill a Great Unclean One.
Yep.
If they try really hard. Am I re-rolling 6s?
Yes.
I am, yeah. So 1 hit so far with another reroll on a 6, which fluffs on a 2, and then.
Oh.
Hey!
Oh.
Oh, Skink Dance coming up.
Yeah, I'll take a win.
I'm just going to do it on the camera.
Right, I guess is all that's left. He's taking 11 wounds. It's not looking good. So he hits on 4s with his Gnarl Rod. 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. 1 save at -1.
1 save at -1 on the Ripidactyl is a 6 up. Oh, make it.
Fanged Mouth. 2 attacks. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Wounding on 4s. Oh, that's -2 rend, so it just goes through, and it's 4 damage. So
Oh, pop.
takes him off. Okay, that's the end of my turn. There isn't any battle shocks to do. I don't grab the objective, just because there was too many skinks on there.
Then I got a piling option with the Skinks round there. I wouldn't do, by the
Yeah,
way.
you do.
If you want to. No, I'll leave them. It's bodies, and they won't do any harm.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's the end of my turn. I don't get any points. So we need to roll to see where the objective moves now.
Sure. Here we go. And it's a 4.
Goes back to the middle.
None of it was going to help me. That's probably, of the 2 options. Yeah.
If you can manage to get some wizards over onto it, they're 20 models each. So
Yeah.
that could
Okay
be
then.
helpful.
Let's go into roll off. Here we go for roll off.
I
1.
got 1. You went first, so you get to choose.
Turn 4. Right, I'm going to take it.
Yeah.
It's insane, but if I can grab a point and deny it you again,
And then try and get the 3 points.
and then try and get the 3 points in turn 5, and if it drops over here, maybe I can bring some skinks over just to kind of be camping on it.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. I mean, straight away you get to move the Geminids because they are bound.
Yeah, okay. I mean, there's not a lot I can do, but I'm going to go and do... Just going to come this way, actually.
And then
So
that one
way,
hits
and
him.
Hits him, yeah.
Over to there, okay.
So,
D3 on the Blight Kings.
1.
It kills him off.
And then D3, oh, 3 onto the character.
3 onto the character, which puts him down to... I think he's got 4 wounds left, and he's -1 to hit now.
Okay, I'm going to go for the 4 command point options on 4 up. So
Yep.
I'm at 1 command point now, gaining 1 back. And then on a 4 up, whoa, that's more like
That's
it. I've
3.
just gained 3 more command points.
So that's up to 4, and then you get 1 on a 5.
1 on a 5 up.
Oh,
yes!
So
5 command points.
That's a lot.
Conjuration, I'm currently on 14.
Yep.
I need 2d3 and I need 6. If
Yeah.
I get 6 here, this will be mental.
Oh,
Okay, so 3. So That takes me to 17.
17.
Not enough for the top bracket.
No.
I'll have a look at what I can do, though, because that's worth checking out.
Yep.
Let's go for some magic.
Okay. What asterism are you going to choose?
Oh, good
Are you going to
point.
go for the
Asterism.
casting asterism?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's not enough left, combat-wise, for it to be worthwhile. So, going for the casting asterism gives me +1.
Yep, so you're up to +2 now. Got Comet's Call.
Yep, let's do it. So that's on a 6, going off on an 8. Come on.
Alright, don't stop it.
Don't stop
so
it.
D3 units.
D3 units. Let's see what... Well, 1 unit. Okay, Rodigus.
D3 mortal wounds.
That's who I need to get rid of. 1 mortal wound. Not enough.
I don't ignore it. So
Okay, well, it's 1 less wound I've got to chip off later on in the game.
4 wounds left. I'm trying. He could go for his Celestial Apotheosis and trying to heal a wound on something. Maybe on the Bastiladon to bring it up a bracket.
Yeah. Okay, let's try and put a wound back on the Bastiladon then. 8, 9,
so it goes off on a 10. I'll try and stop it. I don't stop it. So you heal D3 because she got a 10 plus.
D3.
2 wounds
2
back
wounds,
on the
so
Bastiladon.
taking it to 4, which gives me an extra shot, which is what I am after.
Yeah. You've got the little skink. He could try and give the Great and Clean one -1 to hit, or he's got Hand of Glory, which gives a unit reroll 1s to hit.
Yeah. Is that in shooting as well, Hand of Glory?
Yeah.
I might give that to the Bastiladon.
Okay.
Okay, Hand of Glory onto the Bastiladon, goes off on a 7.
I'll try and stop with Rodigus. I stop on the 10, yeah. Then you've got the little skink.
Just the Skink Star Seer over there.
Yeah, I mean,
You get away with...
you could give that Stegodon +1 save.
Why not then? Here we go.
Yes,
a 7, that goes off,
I
denied.
don't have anybody there.
Okay, so Stegodon's on +1 save. Yeah, I think that's it for heroes.
Okay.
Okay, into my movement, the Skink
Star
Priest is going to run. He gets a 5, is that enough?
That gives him a 13-inch move.
13-inch move. We've already put some triple bubbles down.
Yeah, it is.
Does it?
Gets him over there.
Don't even have to burn the command point.
That's then 20 bodies on the objective because he's a
20
wizard.
bodies is taking his 1 wound with him.
You've got the Slan, although the Slan's in combat, isn't he? But if you got...
The Slan is in... He's not. He's out.
Yeah. Oh, he was out of combat, wasn't he? Yeah.
Well, you piled in to bring him into combat, but we never actually measured it.
Yeah.
And you couldn't go any further than that, could you? So he's actually... Let's just double... Yeah, he's out by about
so you can try and run and retreat the Slan. I don't know where you can get him.
Can I get over there? And I'm never going to get that kind of distance,
No.
alright. What is the 5-inch? He's a 5-inch, so I can get an 11-inch move.
I can get him to where the skin is.
But I'm not going to get there. 11-inch is not going to clear over the top of there.
No.
Okay.
Unless you just use the charge. Unless you move him like 5 inches to there and charge round.
Charge him
The
across.
Great Unclean one doesn't exactly do a lot of damage, does it?
Okay, so let's bring him across 5 inches.
Yeah.
3 inches away from the Great Unclean one.
Yeah.
He's only got 4 wounds left, but, you know, I've got... Oh, thank you.
No, he's got 3 wounds left.
Sorry, he's got 3 wounds left.
But you should be able to get a D3 heal off this turn.
Yeah, you'd hope so. You'd hope so.
Ancient.
But if I go for the 2d6, we'll go for the heal. Right, okay then. The Ripidactyl is going to run. That's 2-inch, so that gives it a 14-inch.
Yeah.
Brings it over to there.
Okay.
Just really bringing it back towards where the game might be taking place. And then the 10 skinks, I think I'm going to teleport them
over to here.
Over here.
Just in case.
But before I do that as well, with a 9-inch ruler, actually, you know what? If you don't mind, I'm just going to bounce the Ripidactyl that way a bit.
Yeah.
Because I want 3 Croxigores there. And they need to be wholly within 12-inch. So he's going to wah-wah forward a little bit.
Yep.
Okay. And then I think that's it, except for the teleport. So if you can grab my 10 skinks from over there.
And we'll set them up over there.
Yeah, I'm going to put them here where the objective might land.
Okay,
so they land over there, and then return of the Croxagors once again.
9 inches away.
I'm just going to find the rest of them out because I've packed them away.
I think there's one more over there.
And there you go.
And I'm assuming you're electing to just not take the Moon Hammer. Because there's not really much point. Because you can choose the War Gear. You don't have to take a Moon Hammer.
Well, if you're okay with that.
Yeah.
But obviously from a modelling point of view, we'd always said the big round one's the Moon
Well,
Hammer.
I don't mind. It makes sense.
It doesn't really work in this game anyway, because you don't have big numbers.
No.
Okay, so Croxagor's in.
Yep.
9 inch away from him.
Yep.
Do I do any retreats? Do I retreat the engine of the god? How many wounds left on him? Plenty.
12.
Do I retreat the engine of the gods for more heals? Do I retreat the skinks? Croxagors are not going to kill.
Thing is, if you retreat the engine, that then allows like him to then charge the skink priest next turn and kill him, and then you're not going to have.
Yeah, but hopefully we'll see. You're right. Let's leave him in there. The skinks. I might retreat the skinks.
He's on like a 2-up save at the minute.
Yeah, I might retreat the skinks though, because they're not doing any. Oh wait, end of movement, and I've done my teleports.
It's all right. If you want to retreat,
No.
fine.
Cool. Leave it. Let's keep the order in place. That's my bad.
Okay.
All right, into shooting.
Yep.
Engine of the Gods. I'm just going to fire 2d6 on this because I want the heal.
Yes.
So I'm looking anywhere between 4 and 8. Come on with a 5.
That's good. So he heals his wound.
Yep.
Then all those 3 heal D3.
D3 on the engine himself. 1.
Okay.
Whoops, swapping dice. D3 on the Bastillodon. 2.
So it puts him on his top bracket again.
It doesn't. I think it's 1 and 2, isn't it? Top bracket.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then D3 on the Slan. 2 again. So
Okay.
that helps.
Not too bad.
Spending a command point on the Bastillodon for all-out attack, giving me reroll 1s. I'm back up to the top bracket with a shot score. I've got 9 shots. I also forgot to mention the Serpent Staff.
Yeah, what's going on
Giving
here?
me 6s do additional damage, yeah?
No, it's 1 mortal wound.
1 mortal wound.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
So, forced to hit, re-rolling 1s.
I know why I was thinking it was an additional, because it's in addition to damage, isn't it?
Forced
to hits, re-rolling 1s. Is there any 6s re-rolls?
Yeah, there is actually
Yeah.
for him. So,
So
re-rolling
forced to
1s
hits,
and
re-rolling
6s.
1s and 6s. Okay, that's a hell of a lot of 2s. So the 6 and the 1s re-rolling. Okay, coming back from the pass a little bit. 4 hits.
Okay, 3s to wound.
3s to wound.
Any 6s?
1 6.
So that's 1 mortal wound so far.
And then 3 saves you've got to make.
5 up. That's 10 damage. No, he goes.
Oh, Rodigus, goodbye. Going to do the javelins from the Bastillodon.
Yep.
Into didn't have the range.
Yeah,
anyway, but I didn't
obvious.
state it at the start.
Yeah.
Here we go. So we're hitting on 5s,
5s, re-rolling
1s, and 6s.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 hit.
Okay.
And wounding on, I think it's a 4, isn't it? But I wound on a 5 anyway.
It goes through. Oh, I take damage.
Javelin from the Stegodon.
Yep.
Engine of the God, sorry. 1 hit on the 6, which I've forced to re-roll. Rolls a 6 again.
And then
wounding on another 6. Wow, just Warhammer TV dice, I love you.
I saved it.
The Starseer.
Yep.
Going with the Astral Boat. 3s and 3s.
Oh, 2 hits.
2 hits. 3s to wound.
Nope.
Oh! Skink Starseer. Sorry,
2
Star
shots.
Priest,
Yeah.
is the Venom Bolt. 2 shots again, 3s and 3s. There goes a 6 though. Okay,
Still
so 2
hits.
hits. Wounds on the 3. Warhammer TV keeps me in the game. It was 1 hit, by the way.
Oh, well, I failed both of them.
Okay.
And I take
It's 1 damage, yeah. That Warhammer TV dice has rolled about 8 6s in a row. Let's just keep that, yeah. 6 plucky little skinks.
Yep.
Looking for 5s. Wowzers. Only all of those need re-rolling. By the way, the Warhammer TV just piled another 6 out there. Looking for 5s again. 5s again.
Yep.
So only 1 going through. And 4s now. So that just leaves charges.
I think it's really only the Croxigors.
Yeah, it is. 3d6 for this.
Yep.
Coming from the Starseer's ability. Oh,
That's a 9.
that is a 9.
Boop.
That 1 dice made a difference. Okay.
Boop. Okay.
And the next charge then, I need to get the slan in.
Yep.
Needs a decent roll, and he gets a decent roll, to be honest.
Yeah.
So that, it's not great. He's at risk. He's only taken 2 wounds, but he's at risk.
Yeah.
But I've got to have 2 heroes on that objective, 2 wizards as well.
Okay.
Otherwise I'm in trouble. Right, in which case then I'll activate the Croxigors. Okay, I'll spend a command point for all out attack.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s and 6s. Okay, a couple of 1s, but also a couple of 6s, and a few misses in there. Let's just do the 4 re-rolls.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yep.
That's, I think, 6 wounds. 6 going through, 6 hits going through.
3s to wound.
And 3s to wound, so that is 5 saves you need to make.
4 up. Failed 1, so 2 damage.
Wow, he's tanky.
Which I take the 2, taking me
Okay.
up to 10 wounds. You've then got the bites.
Yeah, the bites. There's only 3 of these coming in, so these are 4s and 3s.
Yep. Rerolling 1s.
Rerolling 1s, thank you. I had a little pause then, thinking, I know I've got to do something with this. That's 3 hits with the bites.
And then
3s to wound. 3 wounds.
Failed all of them. 5 ups to ignore. I ignored 1. So I'm up to 12.
Should mention that, of course, I didn't get any 6s on the hits there, so no mortal wounds out of that. Plus, I'd have been re-rolling 6s.
I'm just going to attack him into the slam now.
Yeah, 5
So
wounds left. Can he do it?
Bell.
This is big.
1 save at -1.
1 save. Let's roll the dice and I'll double check.
He
Oh,
does.
he's got a 6. He tanked it.
Sword. 1 save at -1.
That goes through.
Takes away. The Nurglings failed to hit.
Engine of the God attempting to finish off. 3 attacks with crushing stomps. Don't get reroll once, do I?
No.
And then,
No.
yeah, fluffed it. And then the grinding jaws, 3s again. Nope. And then the massive horns. 1 goes through. 3s to wound. Nope.
Okay, you've got the slam.
Yeah.
He's got his 6 attacks.
You know what though? Skinks.
Yeah.
6 attacks, 5s and 5s. Yes! Except I've got to roll some of them again. Yes! All the 5s. Yeah!
How many?
3.
3 more.
Oh, if the skinks take
Take
out
the
the great
wounds.
one, no. How many
Take
wounds
the
left?
wound. I've got 3 wounds left.
It's down to the slan. 6
Yeah.
attacks on 4s.
That's quite impressive.
Okay, that is impressive. 1 6 in there
Yep.
for a reroll. Oh, it doesn't come through
okay.
though. And then 3s, I think, isn't it? I'll
Yeah.
double check that. So 3 going through.
Oh! I'm alive on 1 wound.
How much damage
And
did you do
you
from
take
that?
a mortal wound. So you
Okay.
did 2 damage there.
Well, I think I've done as much as I can, basically. The slan got in there.
Yeah,
I'm stopping him from retreating. How many wounds is he on?
1
It's
left.
disgraceful. He's on 1
Yeah.
wound.
Yeah.
I've done as much as I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all down to whether I can do some damage my turn.
Well, and also if it jumps to here in turn 5, we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go into Maggotkin, turn 4. Okay, my hero phase then.
Yeah.
The Great Unclean was going to heal D3 wounds.
Or is he? Oh, yeah,
No,
he just does that, doesn't he? Yeah.
So he heals 3 wounds. But then I'm going to take one of those wounds to get +1 to casting. I'm then going to try... I think I'm going to have to go with a Plague Wind. I fail. Then I'm going to try and reset my cycle. I fail. That's not good. I'm going... I think that's my hero phase, you know.
Yeah. What's the cycle gone to then? If you've
It's
not reset
the
it?
burgeoning, which means my Lord of Blights will heal on a 5. No.
Okay.
Okay. That's everything, so into movement. I forgot burgeoning actually affects the enemy as well. So the Bastillodon on a 5. Nope.
No.
And the Sking Starseer on a 5.
No. Oh, okay. Pretty flat hero
Okay, then.
phase.
Also forgot as well, before I go into my movement phase, my corruption points. So I'm getting 3 for being in my territory, I'm getting 1 because you're not in my territory, and I'm getting D3 from my tree. 1, which means I get 5 in total. That puts me on to 18. That's not bad. Okay, movement phase then. I've got some sneaky rats. They were going over for some skinks, but now they've got a new job. They're coming over here. Meh.
Okay. Those wizards need to tank everything.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling confident.
I've got the Lord of Blights is going to run 5, which means he's got a 9-inch move. I mean, I just need to stay 3 inches away there.
Yeah, you've got room, haven't you? So
Yeah,
just
you
straight
can
through
get
that
to
gap.
there.
And okay.
I've got this dude.
Yeah, the Blight Lord.
It's just
Is
yeah,
it
he's
Blight
just
Lord?
moving 4 through the tree.
Okay.
And then these 3 Blight Kings over there are going to run 5, giving them 9. Just moving over here in case the objective moves to there.
It's possible. It can hopscotch over to that position, so it would just land in your lap.
Yep, and then I'm going to spend 14 corruption points to bring in a Herald of Nurgle.
Oh, a wizard.
Yeah, a wizard. That's the only reason why.
Shocking. You're going to need a 9-inch charge, though, but can you do anything to help?
No. Oh, well, I've got command points.
Command points, reroll, yeah.
But then, that's all of that. So it's into charges. Okay, charges then. My Lord of Blights is going first. Oh, I shouldn't have gone with him first. Roll a 10, which means he's just going to get to there. Not getting the Croxigors in.
He's not a mage, yeah?
No, but he does have an artifact, so he does count as 20 models.
Okay.
Then the Herald that's just been summoned in. I'm going to spend a command point. Oh, with the 11.
Oh, he's done it. Okay.
With the 11, that gets into
I think we know what this means.
And then the sneaky ratkin.
4.
That's not enough.
Command point. Herald's a hero.
I'm not close.
Oh, you're not close enough. No. Good point.
Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, that's
Yeah.
right. I got the Herald in.
And you've got... Yeah.
Okay, one more charge. I've got this sneaky Blight King.
You've got a long way to go.
That's 7.
Oh, okay. You could, of course. You can just wrap him around the back of there. Why not?
Right there. Good as new. Lord of Blight's going first. I'm going to pop 3 command points for... actually, I'm only going to do 2 on the Lord of Blights and the Herald for all-out attack.
Okay.
So the Lord of Blights, what?
Yeah, I was going to say I might pop a command point for all-out defense.
On which one?
The Slan.
Okay. 2 hits onto the Slan, 3 to wound. 1 save on the Slan, which is at a -1.
So that's a 5-up save.
Yep.
Nope, goes through.
2 damage. Puts him on to 6.
Ugh. I'll activate the Croxigors. I need to remove that Great and Clean one to have a chance on the game.
Yep.
I'm going for all-out attack.
Yeah.
Taking me down to 2 command points. So this is hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s and 6s. Taking some 2s out. Oh, there's a bunch of 6s.
There's 1, 2.
Yeah. Bunch of 6s, but...
They all still
okay. And then wounding on 3s.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that is 2, 4, 6, 8 wounds against the Great and Clean one.
4 up armor. Oh, wow. Okay. That's 14 damage.
14 damage from the Croxigors.
Watch him tank it all. No, he does die. But you take 4 mortal wounds, so I kill one of them as he dies.
Croxigor pops. I'll take off the one with the bad hammer. That doesn't match really what I was taking.
Okay, the Herald piling in.
Yeah.
I need to kill the Slan. 3 attacks, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. That's 3 hits, which is good. Wounding on 3s. Oh, that's 3 saves at -1.
So 3 5-up saves, re-rolling ones.
Yep. I saw the 2 5s.
So 1 goes through.
Yep. Which is enough to get him. Because he's only got 1 wound left.
Pop. Star Priest attacking back. I know I've already lost this now, but
yeah.
vain glory. Let's just go for it.
Yep.
2 attacks, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. Wound,
Okay.
-1 rend.
Goes through. But I ignore it.
He ignores it.
Okay, that's the end of my turn. I have a hero with an artifact and a wizard on the objective.
40 models on the objective.
40 models, so I get the objective.
Yep.
That puts me on 9 points to your 4. Well, there you are, folks. We've just done the math, and with me being on 9 points, it doesn't really matter where it bounces.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
The
where it
max
goes.
you can get is 3, which will put you on to 7 in turn 5. I'm on 9. I think you did the right play. I mean, the Herald being summoned, and then the Herald charging in and successfully making his charge.
It's the way it goes, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes it's down to 1 or 2 rolls.
Exactly, and that's the thing. If that Herald hadn't have made his charge, then I wouldn't have had
you'd
it.
also
And-
go as well if I'd have killed the Great Uncream one in the last turn, so I left him on 1 wound, didn't I?
Yeah.
If he'd have gone, then the Croxagores could have maybe,
Yeah.
But, it's all ifs and buts and stuff, so it doesn't really matter, I think. It certainly would have helped with activation of the Great Unclean one not being there, because at the end of the day I had to activate them, and maybe if I'd have been able to activate the Slan first, but
Yes.
I knew either way someone was going to take that 1 wound off the Slan.
Yeah.
That was the reality, but if the Unclean one wasn't there, I might have been able to kind of intervene, but...
Yeah.
All very, very long shots at the end of the day.
It was one of those, we wanted to try out a skink-focused army in Starboard.
And I don't... In the mission and the objective going that way didn't do me any favours.
Exactly.
If it had have come this way, I think we'd have had quite a different game.
Yeah.
Because I would have been able to castle up
That
around
is the only thing about the relocation orb. It's like when it feels like when it goes one direction, that's kind of where it goes.
Well, and the best it does is kind of make it back to the middle. I don't think I've ever really played it where it's jumped from corner to corner.
Yeah.
It's always kind of gone you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, so the objective's on your field.
Yeah.
And you can put a load of models ready for it, and then it just never
goes
even comes that way.
And then it's probably going to stay up there.
And I think it kind of played to your advantage because you're so resilient.
Yeah.
That as soon as it went over you, I didn't have much hard hitting stuff, I think, to kind of fight the resilience. When you're re-rolling 6s to hit, 6s to wound.
Yeah, it's quite a nasty combo.
You're just bouncing and bouncing and bouncing. Hindsight, 2 Bastiladons pumping out a huge boatload of wounds,
and I think
especially
it's
against
just
demons.
Starborn just isn't in a great place at the minute, compared to Coalesced.
Well, I've only played them, this is my 3rd game or
Yeah.
2nd game. I much prefer the playstyle of Coalesce. I like reducing your damage down.
Yeah.
I don't mind
Big
the fact that
monsters. Thunder Lizard is just a good...
it's just great fun.
It's because they are a monster-heavy army.
And
at
it's
the
just
end
the
of the day.
jaws. It's just
jaws,
the extra attack with the
attacks,
jaws.
Saurus,
Yeah.
The summoning has been nerfed so much now that you usually don't get much in. I mean,
again, and that's the thing is, I think it's not been a great game for rolling for me.
Yeah.
And you do think you wind the clock back on a few rolls, and if I could have got a bit more summoning, I could have done with a unit in turn 3.
Well, that's the thing. To be honest, you did really well on your
great.
summoning roll. You got like 2 turns in a row where you got 6s.
Yeah,
which
and
is
at the
max
end, but it was at the
and
end of the
that's-
game and not the beginning of the game.
And that's the
when I
thing.
needed
You
it.
have to if you want that big summoning pool, you have to sink so many points into it.
You
Like,
get the
you have to sink
Astrolith,
oracles on Troglodons, and they're like 260 points.
and the Astrolith gives you an extra D3, does it?
Yeah,
I
the
think?
Astrolith gives you an extra D3, and the Oracles give you D3, but then you're like 260 points per Oracle.
But
just for
it might
D3,
pay off.
and-
It might pay off because you
Who
might be
knows?
pulling in that
Yeah.
value of unit. That's the thing. But we'll experiment more with the units. It was nice having the Ripidactyls and the Pterodons.
Yeah.
I don't think I've really, worked out those units yet at all. I think the Pterodons could have done better. There was a target
Yeah.
prioritization. I think throwing them against the Great Unclean One, that was almost an act of desperation. Is I don't have much to tackle the Great Unclean One, so I threw in the Pterodons, and they utterly fluffed their bomb attack.
Yeah,
which was you just saved it all.
I
actually,
saved a
didn't
bunch
you?
on Ragus, yeah. But I mean,
So,
we do have like 2 more Stegodons and 2 more Bastillodons, so we can get them painted up. And...
Yeah, it's just getting them done, and of course, like everybody else out there, we're in lockdown. I'm still working full time as well, so we're trying to balance around. You're at the moment just carrying everything. You're doing the painting, you're doing the game prep, which is absolutely brilliant. It's fantastic. I'm looking across there, and there's a whole bunch of flying Nurgle. That looks quite worrying.
Yeah.
And I know that your 30 extra Sisters of Slaughter have arrived for build as well, so I expect to see some Daughters of Cain fun. I think I might give Seraphon a shout next time as well. I need to get some Kurnoth Hunters ordered. I'd like at least 1 more unit of swords on those.
Yeah.
But I'm enjoying the Seraphon. This was a difficult game with... It felt like I frustrated myself with my own rolls. There was a lot of time I was just... And then when I did get kind of a lucky roll, you just look out on the saves as well. And it was like, oh, man, I finally got something through. And then you just looked out on the save,
Yeah.
But that's the way some games go. And don't judge an army by the rolls. That's the trick, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's to look past that. Okay. Work to be done. I will keep flexing my Seraphon muscles, though. I might have a Sylvaneth before I bounce back to Seraphon. I think as far as Fire Slayers are I'm going to park those for 2 or 3 games.
Yeah.
The last one with 40 Half-Guard is just kind of... we've learned a lot about that. The only other list I'd like to do is... one of the things I'd like to do is possibly like 5 Magmadroth versus Beastclaw Raiders.
Yeah.
Just for the sheer fun of that big block of Magmadroth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be fun. Okay. Well, we hope you enjoyed it. If you want to like and subscribe, please do so. That always helps boost the channel and all that kind of nonsense. If you want to support us, there's a host of ways, but one of the best ways, I think, is to go along to wargameronline.com and sign up for a premium account. We're going to be doing a few giveaways to premium members very shortly, so there's some work to be done, but we've got a whole bunch of paint holders. There's a wet palette going up for giveaway. There's an entire, it's not war colours, the Army Painter paint set, all lined up for giveaway as well. So we'll be pushing those out to the premium members because they do make a big difference to us in terms of our ability to expand these armies and keep going. So, all of that helps. Thank you very much for supporting us, and thank you for watching us all the way to the end.
See ya.
See you again.